Hey, Oddie, how's it going? Hope you
Not
can hear me all
bad,
right.
Andy. Yeah, I can. How are you, sir? I can hear you fine. How are you? Can you hear me?
I'm good, thanks.
Awesome.
Just trying to
Awesome.
sort out my muting.
You're all good. I'm fast-assing at this end too, setting up the
Yeah.
screen sharing.
Oh, okay, thank you. Yeah, I saw on YouTube earlier that I missed one of your streams. A Friday
Ah,
stream
yeah.
you did.
Yeah,
It
I
came up
do
on
them when I'm
came up.
bored after work, mate. It's all good. I
I
just
don't know
troll
what
for
time it
people
was.
generally.
Yeah,
Mm,
I don't know what time it
I,
was for me.
yeah, I forget. When it's late for me, I think it's really early for you. I'm not sure it's certain. Yeah, I've
Oh, really
forgotten.
early, is it? Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, it's probably it's either really late or really early anyway.
Mm.
But I missed that. So I was just saying that it's actually really hard to find topics for this because not many people publish current news about space, you know? Quite
It's
hard to find the
dimming
material.
down. Um, there used to be a good source. Fuck, I can't remember. It's Daniel and somebody's Extraordinary Universe podcast, and because
Okay.
they asked their audience, which was quite large, like
Yeah.
questions for them to answer, they got like
Okay.
a refreshing, renewing source of topics. So basically,
Yeah.
listening to a podcast of that avenue or that ilk would also
Yeah.
give you topics for something like as simple as a stream like this in comparison.
Yeah.
Like they do like daily podcasts and having to find topics. So I'm sure they wouldn't notice if we plagiarized a couple.
Oh, that's right. I couldn't find much this week anyway. Nothing really much new, I don't think. But I found a little bit. I've got those. I've got a few topics. So we'll have a look at those later. How's are things going anyway, Aldi?
Yeah, not bad, not bad. I'm
Good week.
I haven't been doing much overtime lately. I've just been doing the bare minimum and putting
Yeah.
a little bit more time into life than work,
Yeah.
like regardless
Mhm.
of stresses or bills and stuff. Because
Yeah.
working too much was half of the stress. So
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
it's not like I'm doing anything great with any extra time though. But and it
Yeah.
could be perceived that I'm just being slacker and more lazy, but fuck, I have not been that for a long time. So it's time to just wind down a little and
Yeah. If
put
you
more
can
time
manage on the
into
money.
living.
Yeah, if you can manage
Well,
on the money, why work all those hours?
hmm,
Then
I
you'd
probably
buy
can't
all
if
the
things
time.
keep freaking inflating and stuff like that.
Oh, I
We're
know.
supposed to be having interest rates drop like every
Yeah.
couple of months, but now inflation's gone up again. They're thinking of raising the interest rates again. So
Yeah.
they went up 13 times. They've come down 4 times, and now they want to raise them up again.
Oh
So
my
that's what's
God. Yeah.
happened. So
It's
I'm not happy about that.
it's the same. It's the same everywhere, I think, and it's the same here. The prices of everything is just ridiculous now.
Hmm. When
And
I
if you go
first
back,
bought my house, because of the interest rates, I could
mm,
basically work a 4-day week, have
I
a
know.
long weekend every weekend, and still afford everything.
Yeah, I
And
know.
now, just because of the interest rates, I can't. I've got
Yeah.
to work Saturdays sometimes.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. If you
I,
go back to when the COVID happened and we were all in lockdown, when the
mm,
lockdown started, that's when all the prices started going up. But
mm,
lockdown ended, what, 5 years ago? No, not 5 years ago, but a few years ago,
3 years
lockdown
or
ended.
whatever. Yeah.
So
Yep.
why are the prices still going up?
Exactly.
Like, what the hell?
They never went down. They hardly steadied out.
Mm. Just getting absolutely ridiculous. I don't know how they expect people to manage.
But there wasn't a reason for it apart from greed.
Well,
I
that's
don't
all it is.
exactly. I don't
Yeah.
exactly know where and how that fits in because I'm not a high-level accountant, but
Yeah.
I do know that to be it,
Yeah. Mm.
which tells us that the system's fucked. But
Yeah.
I can't do anything about it because I'm not capable.
Yeah. You can. It's just crazy. It's crippling, for everybody, I think. My shopping bill's horrific. Just general grocery shopping is now, a major expense.
6,000 exoplanets is really interesting, especially considering that only about a dozen of those are possibly inhabitable. I thought that it's just harder to diagnose whether they're inhabitable, if you know what I mean. So detecting that there's a planet, there's one thing, and then going ahead and detecting whether there's carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen, and potassium. In the elements of the spectrometry, that's how everything that we know of as life all have those elements in the cells, right?
Yeah, so that's what they look for, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, in the the spectroscopy or whatever, when they divide the light from the star.
Yes.
But then they're not just doing that; they're doing it from an individual planet now, floating around the star, which is another level above where I'm really at with my knowledge. And you see, it's one thing detecting the planet compared to one thing then isolating it down to which planet around the star out of several, say, and which, and then doing the spectroscopy or whatever the word is. It's too early in the morning for me. The division of the light for that, for that one particular planet.
Yeah. And there's 6,000 exoplanets. All that really means is that they're in the habitable zone, I think. I don't really think it means much more than that. It may do. I mean,
water's a liquid or something.
Yeah, that's right. They've got very powerful telescopes in space now. Obviously, they've got Hubble and James Webb and several others. Chandra's still out there somewhere. I don't know if that's still functional. Do you?
I'm not certain. Chandra got defunded, but that's about all I really know.
Yeah.
I don't have a source that just chucks me the current information. Currently, I just listen to a lot of sciencey podcasts when I'm alone in my excavator currently.
Yeah, well, that's good though. Yeah. Good opportunity to learn, I see that as. When you've got hours to kill and you can listen to anything. It's a good opportunity to learn, I think. Yeah.
That's why I like coming and having conversations with the people, like not just here, but on every other place as well, about stuff like this and see who knows what and that kind of stuff. It's funner on the streams like this because then when there's a dispute in the thinking, even a small one, we can go, oh, well, we can just go and check that out and both agree on a viable source. Generally get up to something peer-reviewed or whatever, go there and and chuck it on the screen. It's fun. It's not an in-your-face thing. It's not an arrogance thing. It's a learning thing in my head. So,
Well, it's like I was saying to that guy earlier. He said, I don't really know much about space. I said, well, we don't know anything about it either.
No, but we know how to research and we know how to go to viable sources.
We know
AI isn't a source. That's just a Reddit skimming fucking bot. So, Wikipedia is not even a source, but it cites their sources on the articles generally. So it's it's a good, not reference, it's a good method of finding the sources for a start and then go from there.
Yeah, that's right.
Generally, you can find stuff in just Google Scholar pretty easily, and like you don't just. Yeah, if you have a belief in Google Scholar straight away disbelieves it, try another couple in Google Scholar. But if they all dispute what you think, then maybe it's your belief that's wrong rather than science consensus. It's not hard to figure this out.
Yeah, that's right. I was just looking at the comments there. I don't know who that guy is, but welcome anyway, whoever you are. Where's it gone? That one. Yeah. Oh, Dingo's there. Hi, Dingo.
Laughing at what I just said. So explain to me in any way, shape or form why anything I just said was inaccurate. Jesus.
I could have shown probably that one first. Oh, that's an interesting one as well. Yeah, 452b, Kepler. Yeah. Yeah, that's an interesting one too. I don't know much about that one. It's the first time I've heard of it. But it is within the habitable zone of its star, I believe, which makes it obviously interesting.
Kepler is a specific telescope for exoplanets, I take it. I forget which is which these days.
Well, I think they use a combination of them, don't they? Because most of the telescopes do different jobs. Like Chandra is X-ray, isn't it? They use different wavelengths. Let's put it that way. Generally,
I knew that bit.
Yeah, they look at things in different wavelengths. So they could, by combining all that data, they can obviously get a lot of information about the makeup of the atmosphere of these planets and stuff. It's really interesting how they find water, liquid water, and hydrogen and things like that in the atmosphere.
Apparently, they found a complete protein out in space now, not just proto parts, not just amino acids. So yeah, fairly recently, last month or two, but I know vaguely any information about it, and I forget the name of it, like the experiment or whatever offhand, but I will get back to you on it, I am sure.
Yeah.
But I found that kind of cool. That was sort of in my abiogenesis research that I've been sort of flickering about on since doing that video. So yeah.
It's interesting.
It's I'll get the word wrong, whether it's panspermia or pangerm. Yeah, that's panspermia. I think it sort of gives more rise to that being this way that Earth got inhabited with life. But saying that, just having a protein and amino acid out in space, it's still got to get through the atmosphere and land on Earth to start having life, and that would be full on.
It's still the basic
building
blocks of life, though. If there was a way for that to get in the atmosphere, then there's no reason why that wouldn't form life.
And over time, long enough time, there's lots and lots and lots. Yay!
See, I see Stupid Humans on the chat. He must be on your. Must be on your stream, I think.
Humans, jump over to @space-streams live, because then your chat will be on the normal, like the one with every other chat, so it's not separated. But g'day, brother. How you going?
Yeah, hey, Stupid. Feel free to pop on up. Double powered weird channel is this? Double powered, yeah. That was another one I saw, Oddie, that the James Webb has detected a moon-forming disk around a planet or an exoplanet, actually. CT Char B, whatever the hell that is. And they
That's pretty
believe
cool.
it's in the process of forming moons. That's interesting as well, I suppose.
Yeah. That'd
Fine,
still have to take a fair bit of time. I'd say you'd want to see like different stages of moons forming. So hopefully multiple moons are forming in this disk.
Yeah,
So you can
that's
see
right.
various stages all in the same photo, so to speak.
Yeah, yeah.
Because surely
That's right.
building moons would take like thousands of years, I'm guessing.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, or millions. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't really know. Oh, Stupid Humans is over on this stream now.
Cool. How you going, brother?
He's made it over to this one. Yeah, so that would be interesting, wouldn't it? Oh, it's coming up now. Hey, Stupid Humans.
Hey,
How
what's
you
going
doing?
on, people? What's going on?
Not much.
Hey, brother. How you going?
I'm all right. How about yourself?
Thinking in depth about deep thoughts about space so far, but I've got a simpler one for you. A little bit of a space quirk. I just finished typing in this link that I'm putting, because it's a video I just downloaded, which has nothing to do with what we're talking about. I'm just like plugging myself, so ignore this.
Okay.
But apart from that, yeah, cool. My space quirk. Now, if you're at sea level and you've got 1 kilogram of lead and you've got a pile of feathers, 1 kilo of feathers in a pile, which is heavier?
They're both the same. Duh.
Are you sure?
If they're both a kilo, yes.
They're both a kilo.
Yeah. Now,
Are you saying which is heavier or which lands first? What are you saying?
I'm saying which is heavier?
If you're talking
Which is
size,
heavier? Which is heavier?
If they're both 1 kilo in weight, then they're both equal, aren't they?
Okay. Now, you're both settling on that answer?
yes.
Okay.
It's obviously not right, but that's the obvious answer.
Well, he's
isn't it?
acting like it's not right, but
I know.
Only slightly. Because it's a pile of feathers, that means that it extends higher up from the Earth, from sea level. So therefore, the majority of the pile of feathers is in a lower gravity part of the gravity well.
Shut up.
So just because it's higher up than the kilo of lead, the kilo of feathers is in fact slightly lighter than the kilo of lead.
Sorry, no.
That's by Einstein's gravity rather Einstein's gravity rather than Newton's gravity.
A kilo of feathers?
I was going to say that sounds a bit Newtonian to me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, other way, that's Einstein gravity.
How
because
big?
You're in we're deeper in the gravity well because we're closer to the center of the mass of the Earth.
How big is
closer to sea level, right?
Pile of feathers. That's a kilo.
That's what I want. That's what I want. That's my question as well, Oldie.
Well, a pile of feathers is obviously freaking a little bit higher up than the same mass of a pile of lead, yeah?
Yeah.
Unless you lay these feathers out really flat. And no one said that they were doing that, did they? So my argument stands. I win. No.
Hold on. Press the R in a pillow. A kilogram of feathers with a density typical.
No one said there was a pillow. That's extra weight.
Occupy approximately 50 liters, about 13.2 US gallons. Loosely piled, fluffed up, the volume will be much larger due to the significant amount of trapped air. The overall density can be as low as 2.5 kilograms m to the third. For loose feathers, in which case 1 kilogram of feathers would occupy approximately 0.4 cubic meters, 400 liters, or a cube roughly 0.74 meters, 2.4 feet on each side. So no, your shit's a bunch of full of bullshit.
You just proved it
No,
by
I
making
didn't
the
prove
pile
it.
bigger.
I didn't prove
The pile bigger. Unless you like your
I
feathers
proved my
down to the
point,
height
not
of the
yours.
lead.
I proved my point, not yours. Sorry to say, you're wrong.
Awesome.
Right, you're insane. I'm not.
I love it. I
Thank
really
you.
do. I told you I had a cool
You know
site
what?
work
You
for
know
the
what's
week,
great
mate.
about that though?
Can't pull a one over my eyes, sir. Thank you very much.
You know what's great about that though? The fact that you went away and did all that research. I think that's great.
Humans is awesome.
Fuckers, that's
And
why
he's really
Yeah.
cool.
fucking research are gonna
That was
mind
good.
fuck
That
you
was a
every
good
time.
answer though, wasn't it?
They're
Yeah.
gonna mind fuck you every single fucking time if you don't fucking come up with facts on them. You come up with facts, they can't shit. You can just sit there and look stupid.
That's the great thing about facts, isn't it? You can't really argue with
Exactly.
facts.
That's why I love facts.
Mhm.
What's up, Mama Dingo? How you doing? Oh man, see that made me happy. Thank you.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
I like it when I'm challenged like that. That's the kind of shit that gets me going. Let's go. Just sit here fucking talking to myself and don't do shit.
I was watching something the other day, LD, about a telescope array that's on Earth, and they basically use telescopes all around the Earth, and it's the equivalent of having a disk the size of the Earth, I think. This telescope array. If you imagine a disk, what do you call it, an antenna, the size of the Earth, that's basically what this does. It's that sensitive.
They're going to be putting satellites out into the reaches of the solar system to make our array even bigger shortly.
Good.
Yes.
They've
Yeah.
got I think 4 going out, so it's only going to be 4 data points in this array, but because of the size of it, I'm not sure whether it's to help detect larger black hole collisions or it's
Gravity
definitely
waves, maybe.
I'm thinking that, but I'm not 100% certain. But it's the exact same thing as what you're talking about. You increase the diameter of your data points in your array, and you get better resolution? I'm not 100%.
Yes, it is better resolution. Yeah, it is.
But then I'm assuming you still need more data points within that array than 4, because I'm thinking it's 4. I may be wrong. It might just be 2.
You might be right. If you imagine on Earth how far, what's the widest possible expanse that we could separate 2 antennas, and then transfer that theory to space, and you could have millions of miles between them.
That's a Pacific Ocean.
Yeah.
Now, if we could just drain the water. No.
So you could have millions of miles between them, couldn't
They're
you?
using one of the oceans to detect something. I vaguely remember seeing something on YouTube about it.
You were serious? Yeah.
Yeah, they're using the ocean to detect something. I'm not quite sure what, but that's what they're doing right now.
Oh, wow.
Antarctica is used to detect neutrinos. They use the ice
they do.
and
Well,
stuff like that. But I'm not sure about the water.
Japan's got a hollowed out mountain. Okay, you can't get better than that.
Yeah, with special fluid or argon liquid or something.
If you fell in, you would die. Just that's what you need to know.
Yeah, but if you fall in any liquid, you'll die.
Is that a natural thing, or is that man-made, or?
Well, the
Japanese thing's man-made.
They did that. Yeah, they built that. That thing's neat.
Okay.
But they're
Yeah, I forget what it's called. It was on the news only the other day for some reason. But this is like the Large Hadron Collider kind of engineering involved.
Oh, right, it's that kind of thing. Yeah.
It's like an act detector of subatomic particles and shit.
Okay. Yeah.
I just forget which ones.
Those neutrinos are interesting things because they don't interact with matter; they just go straight through everything.
Got
And
millions
there
right now.
are billions of them going right through you right now.
Yep. See?
Yep.
Millions, billions. There's so much shit going through you. Radio waves, television waves, all kinds of fucking waves.
Yeah. Yeah. Completely invisible, we're completely unaware of it. It doesn't interact with matter at all.
I think we should leave those alone.
But we know the math and chemistry works to prove they exist, and we've detected enough of them still to back up the math. Well, hey! G'day, brother. How you going, Mal?
Oh, Mal's here, is he? Oh, good. I wasn't sure if he was going to come along. I thought he probably would.
When it's one beat every 5 minutes, Mal, they're not going to be able to.
That's the reason I come here, Andy. I always come here to talk to you, mate. It's just because Mal comes here.
Yeah.
They don't impress me anymore.
And Snark. Hello, Snark.
The rings have not. Hey, Snark. Hey, sis. How you doing?
Which rings?
The Saturn's rings, they don't impress me anymore. They're just there. Until we get up close, I want to see an up-close freaking view. Like 10 feet.
10 feet. That's it.
Mate, I was always under the... Oh, sorry, you're right.
It's basically just broken up rocks and dust from collisions and ice, really. That's all it is.
Yep.
I believe.
That's all it is. That's all it is. It's nothing fancy. It's nothing unique. It's just, it is what it is. It's one of Saturn's moons or a couple of moons that got shattered and gravity tore it up.
That's right. Yeah. And
I was always under the belief.
Like that, though.
It's supposed to have heaps of big gaps between those particles too.
Yeah, well, there is.
When you're up close.
When you get up close, there's gaps. There's huge gaps in that.
There will be, but we obviously don't, from here, we don't see that. We see it as being very, very compact, but it's probably not. Yeah.
The rings are...
Agree, Mal, the rings are disappearing.
Oh, are they? I didn't know that.
Yeah, slowly. I forget how long, though. Like, it's not like in our lifetime.
No, it ain't going to be anywhere near our lifetime.
No.
And what
I
about
thought that the asteroid belt was the actual like Star Wars asteroid belt for most of my life. The asteroid belt, there's massive gaps between the asteroids. Like we send satellites through the asteroid belts, and we don't add the asteroid belt into the calculations for the math because the gaps are that big that it's so unlikely that our satellites would hit an asteroid. That's how big the gaps are between the asteroids.
Yeah.
So don't go thinking Star Wars. There's no Star Wars asteroid belts anywhere near freaking Earth, which is good because if there was, we'd probably be getting extinct like comet collisions on the planet a lot more often.
I didn't watch the moon. Yeah, actually, I did look out last night, I think, but I didn't really see much.
Was there a moon landing last night?
No, it was super full moon or something.
Yeah, super moon.
Yeah, super moon. Yeah.
Mama Dingo, yes, I actually remember. I was 2 years old at the time, and I was watching it, and I even saw all the people on Neil Armstrong jumping down, watching an old black and white television. One small step for man.
That was a momentous occasion, though, wasn't it? I bet you were loving it at the time. Now you've got all the conspiracy theorists.
Now the Kardashians are saying, or what Kim Kardashian is saying that the moon was faked. So I don't know anymore. But Kim Kardashian, she's a fucking brainiac, I'll tell you.
Mate, Russia would be freaking denying the moon landing if it was true. That like The
Yeah.
Russians never denied the moon landing.
Yeah.
That's the biggest freaking proof that we got to the moon in the first place, or US got to the moon.
And I'm sure they would love to disprove that or to discredit it. You know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the Chinese are up there now anyway, so what's the deal?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of my oldest memories. One of them. I have many still.
How old were you when that happened then? If you don't mind me asking. Just interested, you know? It must have been, well, it must have been an incredible thing to watch on television. I mean, even television was incredible, wasn't it then?
Yeah. I was raised on it because it was so incredible.
Yeah. Yeah.
They taught me every aunt I went to, every grandparent I went to, as soon as they got bored with me, sat me in front of a television.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. That must have been incredible, though. I mean, like I say, the fact that you even had a television in those days, would have been black and white, of course. That
Well,
was
it was in
quite
the 60s, man.
revolutionary in itself, wasn't it? Revolutionary, I mean.
Yeah.
But to watch people on the moon, that must have been amazing. I don't know how old I was then. Not very old. I certainly don't remember it. Perhaps we didn't watch it. I can't remember.
Man, that was too long ago.
I don't remember actually watching it, on television or anything, unfortunately.
Where the fuck is it? Jeez, are you kidding me?
My mother was a Jehovah's Witness, though, so she would have denounced anything to do with space. She wouldn't have allowed that to be what, I'm sure she would have turned over.
Oh, and he's got a 5.0. Look at that. I'm sorry. I'm looking at my DoorDash's stats here.
If I type in StreamYard, it only comes up on my freaking YouTube, not on your YouTube comments, Andy. So my comments aren't in yours. When I'm sharing your stream, my comments on StreamYard only come up on my version of your stream. It's fucked because it means the chat conversation's out of whack.
Yeah.
That's strange.
So now I've got to type my chat comments into your YouTube to fix that, I guess.
Maybe. That should go to yours as well then, shouldn't it?
Shoot.
Yeah.
First color.
Yeah, it should. Good point.
My first color.
Melody. Where's Melody? I didn't see her.
Maybe in the 80s. I think I got my first color in the 80s. My family had it in the 70s. I know that, late 70s. But I know I had one in the late 80s for sure. But I watched black and white forever.
Yeah, I still watch black and white movies. Doesn't worry me. Some of the old B movies are obviously black and white.
It really doesn't cross over to mine though. Oh, sorry.
Isn't that strange, Ollie? Because if you're sharing this, you'd think that would go to yours as well, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Well, everybody else's who types on your chat goes to StreamYard. And then all I'm doing is sending StreamYard over to mine.
I know.
You know what? You're trying to figure out stuff that nobody knows how to figure out. Just give it up.
Give
it up.
It's because of the sharing that we get knacker bags like you coming across, which is good. But it's sort of pretty crappy that the chat doesn't line up. You'd think that StreamYard or whatever could sort that crap out. Never mind. Sorry. That's meta conversation shit. Or meta topic crap.
Must be something to do with the way StreamYard's sharing it.
It's probably
anything else.
It's probably our new moon's fault.
So in answer to the question, I didn't see it because it was actually quite cloudy last night and foggy. So I couldn't actually see it.
Well, have you seen that it's displaying non-gravitational rotation or some shit, or acceleration, deceleration. One of them.
Oh,
They
okay.
think it's a spaceship. It's aliens. They're coming after us.
Oh, what are we talking about? Atlas, 3-eye Atlas.
They're here to take our women.
Hopefully they're going to bring us some women.
They
Some
could.
hot space chicks.
They could say, "Hey, you want to change? You want to exchange? We'll give you, 1 for 1." Yeah,
If you
sure,
ever-
man.
If
Let's
you
put
if
like-
you ever saw the movie Dude, Where's My Car? Do you remember the hot tricks from that movie?
No, I never.
was dream.
He was.
Oh, that's a
that
great
was,
movie.
that was during the time when I did not like either of those actors.
Oh man, really? That's a shame.
Like, dude, where's my car? Okay, I'm a stoner, but I ain't that fucking a stoner. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no, it's a funny movie. I thought so anyway. But they had the hot chicks in it, the hot aliens, and they were hot too.
I don't judge, man.
It'd be nice if some of those came down. I thought that was hilarious, that movie.
I haven't
I
watched.
didn't go mention Melody, but I haven't seen Melody. I don't know what's going on there.
Not Melody, it's Mal. She thinks it's Melody. It's because
Got you. Okay.
No, I don't want a homosexual. What? Nobody wants a homosexual lifestyle. They just want what they want.
Homosocial. Homosocial.
Oh, it's homosocial? What the fuck is that?
I don't know, but at least it's not homosexual.
Homosexual life neither. Fuck that.
Homosocial sounds like a normal person.
Yeah.
No, it does. Homosocial.
And retiring by the sea, that's fucking sounds pretty cool.
Retire by the sea. Do you live by the sea? Because that's noisy. I'm sorry to say, but
okay.
It's noisy, it's loud, it's fucking smelly, it's stinky. You got seaweed smell everywhere. Oh my god! Then you walk out on the beach one day, and what do you see? Jellyfish everywhere. What the fuck?
Up the river is a lot better, and we've got that choice too here. So, yeah, that's probably better.
Shows you where the comments come from as well. It's got the little YouTube logo on there. And I guess that if it was Twitch, it would have the Twitch logo.
Yeah, usually does.
I don't think it did that before. Anyway, that's something new, I think.
Oh yeah, Mama, it's horrible. When we lived up in we're living up in Rhode Island for a little while. Oh man, all the horror stories we heard about people's cars. And then the horseshoe crabs. Oh my god, those are even worse. You ever see that? A horde of fucking horseshoe crabs coming up out of the ocean?
No, never seen it. No?
Oh man, when you're starting to roll, that shit's scary.
Is it? Yeah, millions. I'd have met probably millions of them, are there?
Mm-hmm. Same with jellyfish. Jellyfish would just come up on these whole, just the entire beach would be covered with jellyfish.
Oh wow. Yeah. I haven't seen anything like that. And although I live near the beach, and I've obviously been to the beach millions of times, I've never actually witnessed anything like that, which is a shame.
That's too bad, man. You got some weird shit that way.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a weird beach as well where I am. It's stones mostly. It's not sand or anything.
So it's not like, people flocking there to go laying out and sunning themselves.
Need a bigger beach, yeah.
I gave Pooh-Bah a shitload of crap about his fucking rock beaches where he lived, and then Goldmine jumped in and said, "Nah, you got that one wrong, Corey. They've actually got lovely beaches in Scotland," because I was thinking of your rocky style beaches, Andy. So, yeah. So I lost that one to Pooh-Bah. That sort of sucked. But
yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah, that is unfortunate, isn't it?
Well, we don't have them here. We've only got the sandy ones, and in summer you'll always get a nice shot of every single beach here. But come winter, they still look like shit in winter.
Flag Beach. What's Blue Flag Beach, Mel? I guess it's safe or something.
Yeah, the fossil. I don't know about that fossil stuff though, man. Leave them there. You don't got to be picking up shit.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
And
You
when I'm
could get,
talking
you
to
could get
Pooh Bar,
fossils.
we're not caring about fucking fossils. We're caring about which country looks better, is better. Freaking fuck you, Scottish cunt, and fuck you, Aussie cunt. That's the
Oh, safe and
conversation.
clean. Yeah.
You know, I got Scottish friends. I don't have a problem with them at all. I just want to argue or wanted to argue with Pooh Bar. You know, as
Beach
was
babes,
the thing to do.
Walking on the beaches, looking at the beaches.
Well, you know, if we're going to go out, we're going to get looked at. So I got no fucking problem with it. I mean, them girls that go freaking naked. Oh my God, speaking of naked, I've seen some cool ass dresses lately.
Okay.
I agree, Mao.
Pretty
He is a
much.
muppet, but he just doesn't stop. So I had to pull the pin and block him.
No
He just
way.
would not stop.
That's,
Yeah, I
you
blocked
can't-
him a while
You
ago.
can't do that. You can't do
Oh, he
that.
started really focusing on me for a bit. So
I know, but you're giving
Yeah,
into
big
it.
on.
yeah, but I fucking went hard for a fair fucking whack compared to yeah. I don't think I didn't put in effort.
I know
I
you did.
pulled
I've
the
seen
pin
it.
honourably, I think, or the
Yeah,
most honourably it could have been done. But if I
I'm sure
didn't,
you gave
we'd
it a good
still
shot.
be fucking going, man. It just was not going to stop ever. So yeah,
You're off to flash people, and that's just wrong, mama. You ashamed of yourself.
Yeah.
it's cloudy here, so
Yeah, it's cloudy
All
here.
right, that's it.
not really
That's
the weather
nice.
for a summer dress here today.
We're getting ready for a winter storms, actually. They just
Yeah,
hit up
it's
in the
winter
mountain.
here.
Huh?
It's winter here.
It's winter here. We're about to be.
Yeah, well, about
Absolutely
to be,
agree, Mal. Understand fully. But yeah, it's solely for the reason he was not going to stop, and I wasn't going to not respond.
Yeah. I've been tempted before, but I've never blocked him because I won't give in to him. He deliberately trolls you, like he's
Oh, yeah.
pushing you to do that. So that's a good reason not to do it, you know?
Yep.
Self-control. Laura Branigan, self-control.
Pseudoscience, that's tarot. Don't do it. Don't do it, Daniel. Be smarter than that.
It's the same thing. Pseudoscience is woo-woo yuck. What's your problem there, Mama Dingo?
It's all freaking shaking freaking rattles at the sky and going boogie woogie. Boogie woogie woogie. Don't do it, Daniel. Don't do it.
Oh, I don't think
Otherwise, it would be called science.
She blinded me with science.
So the AI, So the AI Atlas changes acceleration due to eventing different layers and getting to different substances.
That's bullshit. It's aliens.
So therefore, it's a different thing being vented, and therefore a different acceleration rate. That is the current explanation. And colours.
Okay.
And colours reminded me, Mao. Thank you. The change of colours of the AI. So this is a natural phenomena.
Oh, please. They don't know what they're talking about.
I think the pilot is Rao. I like it.
Nice. And to my knowledge, it's already gotten to its closest point to Earth, but the sun, and it's on its way escaping now. But they were arguing, I forget who it was in Blade Runner, that it's not until January when it gets to the apex. But That might be because I'm thinking of the Earth and they're thinking of the Sun, or vice versa. I'm not
We should
certain.
like a nuke.
Perihedron. Perihedron, is it?
Well, that was mentioned. What the hell is that? Perihelion.
We should convince our governments to launch a nuke at it.
We
I
wouldn't
thought it was
reach it.
perihedron when it's at its furthest point away. Might be wrong.
There's nothing that we can do, humans, to reach that interstellar comet traveling at this speed.
Whatever. We're America. We can do anything.
Polyhedron? No, I thought it was perihedron. Anyway.
Parahexological.
We don't have the propulsion power to get up to the speed of it, and we'd have to get faster to catch it, because by the time we get up to it, even if it's not at the apex of its journey, like, you know, like, if it's heading away from us, we're not catching it. And if it's heading towards us, we would have had to have started this attempt a long time ago to be even thinking about it.
Oh, but this is traveling at 62 kilometers a second. That's going to take
Exactly,
a bit of. It's going to take a bit of catching up to. That is.
isn't it?
Yeah. And NASA would have had to have planned for it 10 years ago, like you say.
Exactly.
You know, to have any, yeah. And God knows how much that would have cost. They did it before with the DART mission, didn't they? They intercepted and touched down on an asteroid, which is amazing.
Yeah.
Have you seen
I
the
think
footage
they
of
even
that?
applied drag to an asteroid to change its direction to see if we could deflect an asteroid.
Yeah, they did.
So
Well,
we've done
I
a
think they
practical
used a
test of
probe.
that, not just a theoretical test of that.
I think they did they used a probe which touched down on the surface of it, which blew up a load of dust, which allowed them to analyze the dust particles, and then I think afterwards they crashed it into the asteroid to see whether they could change its trajectory, and they did. They successfully did.
Yeah, cool. I've heard of one where they've done it with drag as well.
Okay.
And I also have heard of a theoretical one, as in I don't think they've actually tested this one, where they're not even going to touch the asteroid. They just want to fly beside it, and the gravity change will make it change direction.
Oh, wow. Oh, right.
It'll
Yeah,
change
I
the
did hear
momentum.
about that.
Just because there's two objects there, like, you know, this thing we're launching towards the asteroid would have to be a similar mass, I'm assuming. Oh, well, I have no idea. But have to have a significant percentage of the mass of the asteroid it was going to. Well, fuck, they can detect anything these days. I suppose it doesn't have to have squat. I don't know shit.
Yeah, I think it also depends how you're measuring it as well, because if you were to do something like that, I mean, if you were to put a matchstick next to it, in theory, it might change its trajectory because of the tiny little bit of mass from the matchstick. But how are you measuring that? You know, they must be measuring it in such minute scales that it doesn't really mean anything. Do you think?
It sounds about right.
Yeah, I think there'd be such tiny little deviations that they're not even worth mentioning, and it wouldn't change the trajectory much, even over millions of miles, probably. But I suppose that that's not the point, is it? They've proven that they can change its trajectory, and I suppose that's the important thing.
Yeah.
That was the mission goal objective, wasn't it? The DART mission, they actually crashed it into the asteroid. But I think they did. So they got some analytics first by touching down on the surface and blowing up the dust and sampling it, and they got lots of data from that, and then they crashed it into it. So I think. I mean, but if you were to do it with gravity, you'd need something the size of the moon, wouldn't you, to really have any effect?
How are we going to manipulate something that big currently?
You'd think you'd need that much mass, though, wouldn't you, to make any significant change?
I think it has to be at least somewhat similar to the size of the mass you're trying to move.
Like a snooker ball.
I didn't catch that. Similar to the size of something.
It would depend if they're both solid, both clay-like, both gaseous. What's
Yeah, it would be negligible, Mel. That was a silly example, but all I'm saying really is theoretically anything, any object would have some mass. I mean, even humans, each human's got their own mass, you know? Yes, it would be tiny. But then again, as I said, the numbers that they're talking about, the deviations in trajectory, are probably tiny as well. Any object
just
with
enough
mass,
to
yeah.
avoid the Earth?
If you can do it, this is why early detection is so important. You need to know about this object when it's, I don't know, 10 trillion miles away or something. You need a lot of distance, so you can change the trajectory very slightly, but over 10 million miles or something, you know, then it's going to have an effect where it might miss the Earth. So that's why the early warning system that NASA's using is so important, to catch these things early. I mean, if you can have any chance of intercepting it or changing its course, then, you know, you've got to detect it early, haven't you? The sooner the better.
Well, I bet Trump's fucked that up for you.
Well, everything's in shutdown at the moment, isn't it? The US government's in complete shutdown.
Yeah.
I was watching a guy who repairs laptops. He was talking about the FAA. They came and visited him, and they're shut down. Another government department that they're not being paid.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yep.
The FAA. I mean, imagine how important they are. All the airports are closing down now because they can't.
10% of them.
10%. Okay. But that's quite a lot, actually, though, isn't it?
Well, they're figuring it out. Well, the people who work there and are doing the jobs are figuring it out. The government's just fucking everything up because that's what they do.
That's right. Yeah, that's right, Oddie. Even protons have mass. Or do they? This is an ongoing argument. Some people say they do have mass, and some people say they don't. Yeah.
That was electrons you're talking about. Fundamental electrons. Protons are made up of other bits like quarks and shit. Electrons aren't made up of quarks and shit.
Yeah.
So electrons don't have mass. Like if they were stationary, they wouldn't have mass because they're moving so fast.
Yeah.
Well, are they moving fast? They're in a freaking cloud of probability now. They're not just a fucking orbiting thing these days, but yeah, because of that orbiting mentality and them supposed to be traveling at near light speed.
Yeah.
You have the issue of they have inertia now, which gives them a mass-like attribute.
Yeah.
So it's hard to tell whether they themselves have mass or whether it's just because they're moving that they have mass. But because they're fundamental, their mass is still fucking very negligible. But protons, to my knowledge, definitely have mass. And I will Google it. Let's fucking do the simple shit.
I was probably thinking of photons, actually, because that's something Clyde always kept on about, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Where the photons
don't have mass, but
Mal's coming up.
Well, they sort of do because they got inertia too.
Yeah.
But they don't have mass because they're not stationary.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hi, fans. So,
yes, protons do have mass. The mass of a proton is approximately 1.6726 times 10 to the minus 27 kilograms, which is about 1,836 times the mass of an electron.
Yeah. I forgot.
Wow.
Are you sure? Oh, I can't believe I forgot that.
G'day, brother. How you going, Mal?
Hi, babes. Here's a thought. The light from the sun takes 8 minutes to get here-ish.
Yeah. Yeah.
The photons are traveling at the speed of light.
Yeah.
So according to the photon, it's not moving.
Yeah.
So,
But they don't have a
photon,
personification.
but the photon is here at the same time as it's at the sun.
Yeah.
It would have to be, wouldn't it?
Sorry, say that last bit again.
The photon would be here at the same time as it leaves the sun.
From its
According to the
perspective,
photons.
yes.
Yeah. Brilliant, isn't it?
But from its perspective, it also can get to the other side of the universe
Yeah.
at the same time.
Oh, we're talking serious mushrooms.
Yeah. So if you accelerate at 1 gravity, right? If you had a vessel where you had unlimited fuel and could accelerate at 1 G-force up to as fast as you could go, like you can't quite get to the speed of light, but you can get to 99.696, like 99.99996% of the speed of light. You can actually get to the other side of the universe within your lifespan because of time dilation for that exact reason that you're talking about now currently. There's lots of issues with it, carrying the fuel to do it and the slowing down and the returning and blah, blah, blah. But the basics of it is exactly that same principle, hey? And I found that to be fucking cool when I first heard that. It's like one of the coolest things about time dilation.
When I found out that it was like, it's a bit like the photon it hadn't moved.
Yeah.
By its own, it just wrecked me. I'm still trying to think about that. I may have said it wrong because it's just weird.
It says here that the photons are massless, but it's a zero rest mass. That they do have a certain mass that comes from the inertia because of the light sails. Have you ever heard of the light sails in space?
Yeah.
They work by light hitting them, and that works because of the mass from the inertia of the photons. But that's not a zero rest mass. And there's nothing in here coming up about that, which is strange. Like, otherwise the light sails wouldn't work.
I read something like mass is just light at rest, something like that. That's whatever,
Oh fuck! I don't know about that.
Yeah, I know. I thought more mushrooms required. Yeah.
Nice.
Does it ever rest though? Does it ever stop? I don't think it does it?
No,
I mean,
if you... point.
No.
You're making me sound sick now. I was enjoying that. I was feeling quite smug there because I confused everybody, including myself. And you come along and sort it out. And
the only problem I have now is that there's obviously a big distance. What is it? I forget what it is now. 186 million miles or something to the sun. So
93 million, thereabouts.
93 million. Okay, it's got. I'm thinking of the speed of light. Only 186.
You think of the speed.
It's still got to cross that distance, hasn't it? And that's going to take time.
Yeah, they don't use time. They use velocity instead.
Yeah, not according to the photon. Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah. So you've got like time, or you at one end of the scale, and you've got velocity, maximum velocity at the other end of the scale.
Yeah.
And where there's no time. So you've got maximum velocity with no time, or you've got everywhere else going back to time only with no velocity.
I've only just started reading up on.
Vaguely understand that?
Yeah, no. Somebody was suggesting, I've only just started reading up on it today, because I'm looking for something to get my interest. I'm finding it difficult. But this study suggests that we need time invariant time. Don't ask me.
Ooh.
I'm just saying, it's a weird thing, rather than time itself.
What do we need that for now?
For time.
Oh,
Glad you asked, aren't you?
Time dilation.
No, completely. No, time invariant. Yeah, I've only just read it, so don't ask me to. Don't ask me to explain it yet.
I am not good with the multiple time dimension kind of theories and
No.
It's hard.
I think multiple universes and things, I guess, are a bit of a cop out, to be honest. I think the one we've got.
Similar.
I think the one we've got is what would you call it? Just a continuous. The space time is like a continuum. There you go.
Yeah, the double slit experiment showed us that light can be in two places at one time, but I don't know whether light can be in two places at one time when there are millions of miles involved.
I don't think it's two places at one time. I think that's a misconception, and I can't explain that better to you off the top of my head.
Well, that's not good enough, Audie.
I have heard it this week a far better explanation. But I just can't do it myself.
It, really, yeah.
I just can't do it early morning on a Saturday when I've had a cone. It's not quite as simple as that, but it's along that fluffy way of thinking with the probability crap. So you've got to sort of you've got to pretzel your brain into the theoretics of physics a little, but I can give you a better concept than just it existing in two places.
I mean, you could do the maths on it. You could work out the distance to the sun. You could work out the speed of light, and you could work out how long it would take for that photon to reach us from the sun. But there's obviously time involved in that. So I don't understand how it can be like in two different places, you know.
So there's obviously what involved in that? Time.
Time, yeah. Traveling time.
Yeah, fallen star
travel that distance, doesn't it?
Fallen star seems to be a step ahead.
You've got to travel over that distance, and that takes time.
Not according to the photon. Anybody got ahead yet?
There are better ways to explain the observer effect, and the entangled particle thing doesn't share information, which means these particles were always going to do these things when observed and the opposite things when observed. It's not like they're sharing information. They just were created at the same time with the same information. So that's why no matter how far apart they are, they're doing these certain things that are opposing. Right. They're not actually sharing information, even though it appears that way. At least that's what the consensus is. Does that make sense? There's no spooky information shared over a distance because there's no information shared.
Right.
No, there is no information transfer. They just react to each other.
Well, they were always going to react that way when observed.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And the opposing one just...
Like when you observe star and you go, ew.
It's the anti-version of that particle, basically. So it was going to do the opposite.
But if you imagine, Oddie, if you took an entangled particle and put it on the other side of the universe, we could have communications, and you had the other entangled particle on Earth, you could transmit information across the universe in zero time.
Because we can't know to verify that data change unless we had something else traveling equally as fast to support. But we can use it for encryption, and that's what they're doing.
Yeah, we can. That's what they're doing. Yeah. Oh, yes.
It does have a benefit. It just doesn't have the benefit that you initially jump to, like everyone does. You know, like, oh, cool. Sub fucking ether Star Trek fucking communication. We're on our way to light speed here, at least with speech. You know, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen with that kind of stuff yet.
But entangled particles would make the speed of light look really slow because they're instant over infinite infinite distance. There is no time lag, no time delay at all.
Because there's no such thing as time.
Well, that's another
Quantum,
concept,
yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah, there is. Yeah.
Well, no, it makes sense, doesn't it? Because they're quantum. We're talking about quantum level particles, so that time doesn't necessarily have to.
No, I wouldn't say
to
yes.
exist.
I would disagree that there's no concept of time is not a concept; it's a thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
For me, there is time because of cause and effect. At the quantum level, there isn't always cause and effect
Yeah, I
as
don't
we
know anything about
perceive
There isn't
cause and effect.
Yeah.
Because
I
you
don't
have
know.
quantum tunneling and stuff like this,
quantum.
where
I
you
don't
can
know.
bypass.
Yeah. At the universe level, you have to think like if there's no time, then show me a time where the
Good job,
universe
Steve.
didn't exist.
Yeah. At the quantum level, time doesn't need to exist, though. I don't think.
Yeah, I
It's
don't
got no requirement for time.
Can't speak of quantum. I know absolutely zero about it, much to my embarrassment.
In
Yeah,
the physical world we live in, obviously time is an influencer, but at a quantum level, time's got no relevance. They interact instantly over infinite distance. There is no
problem with
time.
things that are entangled. When you get to the other end, you've got to untangle them. You ever tried a fishing line?
String theory.
Yeah.
It's the evidence of string theory right there in front of our eyes, mate.
Unbelievable.
Awesome.
Chuck a multiplier out on a fishing rod. It's a real fishing rod.
And maybe that's how they connect, Roddy. Maybe they are connected by a string.
No.
My interpretation these days is a little bit simpler, and it's along the lines that we haven't yet found a reason to think that protons decay. So in my mind, the universe has pretty much always existed in one way or form or another.
Yeah.
Just that
I think that's most likely.
what we know as the big expansion is the current form, where the physics was sort of doing a little bit of a shake-up, but it's not like it wasn't there ever
I think it was slightly
before.
different. I mean, but yeah, same sort of thing.
There has to have been some version of a time beforehand for there to be cause and effect, for there to have been change. It might have been slightly different to our time.
I disagree. I can't see.
Yeah, why?
I mean, change and effect, and cause and effect. You could just go back infinitely if you want to, with cause and effect. I cannot think, because if the universe is considered space-time continuum.
Yeah, but you don't know what a continuum truly is, do you?
It is always been.
Remember,
I know the explanation, but the mental wraparound is: does it circulate or does
circulate. I believe it circulates. Yeah.
There's no circular.
Well, exactly. I am agreeing with both of you in my view. There's no reason for circular nature, but there's no other method where it could keep going around. There's nothing in my brain that I can perceive that does the same thing without it having a circular.
Yeah, there's been
but I agree with Mao. There's no evidence for this.
No,
absolutely none.
Every single thing in the universe is spherical in shape, so why wouldn't the universe be?
Well, I don't know about before the big expansion, because it's not called the Big Bang anymore. It's called the Big Expansion, apparently. So I don't know what happened before then. Anyway. So it could be circular in the bigger circle of it, but I don't have evidence.
No.
And this is more like now I'm doing, what is it, God of the gaps of the universe.
Nobody really knows what happened.
It's a simple,
what certainly didn't happen is it wasn't the creation of the universe, I don't believe.
It's very simple. There was no time where the universe didn't exist. That's why it's called the space-time continuum, right?
Right.
I'm agreeing with that totally now. I'm just saying that time might have run at 2 seconds per second beforehand, or, time could have been different.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It could have existed at a quantum level.
It could have been anything different, but I'm not saying that it didn't exist, because there was things happening.
It always existed.
You know, so I'm basically agreeing with you, I think.
I'm well into the it always existed. There's been
Yeah,
no
yeah,
time.
yeah.
There's
Oh,
been
yeah.
no time when the universe didn't exist. There's been no
I
time
absolutely
because
agree.
they
This
both
is really
exist
cool.
together. So
The only
you
thing
can't
the only thing I
exist.
would say about that though, Mal, is that
Yeah.
if it existed originally in a quantum state, which it probably did,
It
then
needed
there
time.
was no time. It didn't need time.
No, you can't do that.
Yeah.
It has,
And the
if it
quantum level
exists,
still has fields, so there were still
yeah.
particles.
and
Yeah.
the simple fact that it exists means
The
it needs
fields
time.
can't stop vibrating.
Yeah.
They
Because
have
if
to
it
always
needs
vibrate.
time, if it needs time,
Yeah.
it has to have time to exist if it exists.
Yeah.
I
Because
don't
if
want to
it
deviate
exists,
onto the lifespan of a proton, but they don't decay, basically. So that quantum field has been vibrating that proton, its existence, for eternity. It does
Yeah.
not vibrate. And this is backing up now 100%. This is I'm doing the matter existing forever and not decaying version, whereas Mao's doing the time version, which is
Yeah.
fucking brilliant, because I did this only last night on my stream with Fallen
Okay.
Star just here.
Yeah.
So we've got the other half of this topic at the end of my stream if you want to go and watch it.
I don't know your side of it, Audie, but there has been no time when the universe didn't exist. It's not possible, is it? Think about that.
No, not really.
There was a time when the universe didn't exist. If it's a space-time continuum, which are both, you can't have space without time,
Yeah.
then it's impossible.
Oh, I see what you're getting at now, Mal.
It's
Yeah,
impossible
Yeah.
for time to exist without the universe. It's not possible. There was
Or
no
the other
time.
way around. Yeah.
It's impossible. It's just logically impossible.
Yeah.
T to the minus 10 to the 36 seconds, though, Sky 8799 is pretty freaking close to the very, very, very beginning.
Yeah, I
I
can't
don't think
remember.
that you can get
I think I read
like
somewhere.
0.0 with 36 zeros.
Yeah,
The
still there.
universe created with Judy
That's
Pop.
fine.
Still there.
Huh.
No? Yeah, I did read
But yeah,
somewhere like
you are technically correct, Sky.
10 to the minus
8799.
47 or something.
Where's
Yeah.
Sky then? On the on your chat.
No,
Sky is
it
chatting.
isn't
Oh, no,
on yours,
Fallen
it's on
Star.
normal comments.
I see.
Yeah.
Fallen Stars here as well. I didn't see that. Sorry, guys.
There was no beginning. That's the point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't notice that. Sorry.
If you had a beginning, it couldn't be a space-time continuum. So that
But
would
you
be
can't.
wrong.
Well, can you prove a continuum?
It
Because I
is a
can't do
continuum,
that.
isn't it?
I
It is a
agree.
continuum.
I can't prove it though. If someone asked me, can I prove it?
Yeah.
I don't know what I'd say.
If anybody else wants to jump up, feel free.
Yeah.
Do you have a good response? Is sort of what I'm asking, and I did that.
See,
in a
what they're
rough-
saying is
that's fine.
the Big Bang deals with very early time, but not the very beginning. There was no beginning. If there was a beginning, that would mean the universe existed before time started. Otherwise, they both existed at the same time, which means time exists at the same time as the universe, so there can be no time before the universe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oof, am I confusing everybody yet?
Yeah,
not saying that.
my only
think I'm
slight
with you now.
variation.
Yeah.
I was a bit confused at first, but I think I'm with you now. Yeah.
Apologies if I haven't got the the language. I'm
no,
not.
you're
My
right,
only
aren't
slight
you?
variation is that it clicked into our sort of second per second time at what they call the Big Bang, whereas beforehand it could have been any versions that are slightly different, but you still had to have one because
I
you
don't
had
like-
to have the entropy change and the
You
cause
have
of
to have
effect.
it because if the universe came into
Absolutely
existence,
agree.
if the universe comes into existence at the same time as time,
Yeah.
it would have to.
The math shows, and you're
You
the
can't have time before
mathematician
the
here,
universe.
shows the time as we know it, is supposed to start then. But I can't remember the freaking physics equation, so I'll just shut up now before I get any deeper. But that's why it's supposedly the source saying that time starts there. And I agree with you. I think it's eternal. I think it's a continuum. I just think that the time is second per second as we sort of know it starts there. And I keep saying as we sort of know it because we got time dilation fucking with that, and mass and light speed and all that kind of shit fucking with our second per second time. But you know
can
what?
do it though by
Talking
redshifting,
about, right?
can't we? We can counteract that with redshift.
Maybe we can make light travel at walking speed through certain freaking opaque objects.
Yeah.
Which means
Oh, yeah.
then
I
we
mean,
can
when the light hits the ocean,
light, and it causes Shivkov radiation or something like that. I can't remember the name, and it's like appears to us like a blue flash. So you
when light,
see
when
it.
light hits the ocean, it slows down and stops. Because it's
Stop.
black at the bottom.
Ah, yeah.
Well, it doesn't reach the
That's not
bottom.
right.
I'm not sure. It doesn't reach the depths of the ocean.
No,
I'm
it
not sure
doesn't.
that's the same as it actually stopping though. But
It
maybe
gets
it is.
stopped.
So that's
If it doesn't stop,
it
it would reach the bottom.
absorbed into electrons and making the electrons of the water jump to higher energy states, which is generating heat. So it's light turning into heat.
Yeah.
Back a minute.
You're
You just
converting
don't notice
state.
the
That
heat
would
of the
make
ocean,
sense,
so-
wouldn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
It can convert states, energy, which it is energy.
Well, energy is a measure of this change. Energy isn't actually
Yeah.
a thing. All that happened there is it gave a cause for the electron to jump into a higher orbit.
Yeah.
Fuck, I see, when I talk this shit, I did classical chemistry 30 years ago, so they were more talking orbits than clouds of probability.
Yeah.
So I often merge the two without realizing, which means I'm saying incorrect stuff these days. But
One thing
Pull
I
me
don't
up.
like is when they call the Sky mentioned something about the Big Bang, and that's one thing I have a problem with. I don't like the term Big Bang at all. I call it the big event because we don't really know what happened. But one thing I'm pretty convinced is true is that it wasn't the creation of the universe.
well, no.
That wasn't the start of the universe. I don't think, personally.
Thank you, Sky. That's the freaking word I've been trying to think of for the last few days. Cherenkov radiation.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's light. It's radiation due to traveling faster than light. It's like a shockwave.
Yeah, it would be. Yeah. The
Like
same as traveling above
all
the
the
speed
sonic
of sound.
boom with sound, this is like
Yeah.
the sonic boom of light.
Yes, yeah. Makes sense. Some say that's a paradox, that if you did travel faster than the speed of light, then things would break. Well, the universe just wouldn't allow it.
If you
It
go
would do
on the
everything in
Penrose
its
diagram
power
and
to
stuff,
stop
you
it.
cross cause and effect over, and time swaps over and stuff. There are PBS space-time videos on it, or Anton Petrov, or
Yeah,
I think Fermilabs does videos on it. It's pretty cool.
yeah.
We just can't travel at the speed of light. There's nothing saying that we can't travel faster than the speed of light.
Well, except that we couldn't get to the speed of light because of the conversion to mass. There isn't enough energy in the universe to do that. So you couldn't get there, let alone get beyond it.
What if we just do a quantum kind of borrow it for a split second and return it? Kind of
Yeah.
cheap.
Right. Sorry about that.
Sure, there's a
I'm back
way.
now.
Didn't notice you left, mate.
Oh, Teddy. Have we got to God yet?
I saw a picture the other day. It said 1 atheist versus 20 gods, and it's just a guy sitting in the center of a circle of empty chairs. Yeah.
Funniest one I've seen is a guy called Ian. Sorry to derail.
He's great. Allegedly, Ian.
Yeah, that's you got him. Yeah, he's so funny. He's so calm. That guy is on something.
Mate, I had an issue at the start. He's very nasally, but then I got over that pretty fast. He's so clicked on. Yeah, he's philosophy. Philosophy is his skill. Yeah.
So that's why I like people. I like people like that because they do arguments so well, and I don't. You know, I'm an amateur. But those guys are just awesome.
And he roasts philosophers. That's what's really cool.
He wrecks them. Yeah. Brilliant. Yeah. Sorry. Anyway, back in the groove.
It's just about knowing all the facts, isn't it, Mal? If you know all the facts and somebody says something that you can factually prove is wrong, then you have to say something, don't you?
Of course.
I mean,
of course, yeah.
The problem with these philosophers, though, is they've got their special language, Andy. And they will use complicated words to derail the conversation.
Absolutely. They confuse me.
You got to stop them every time and make them explain that real word in normal person's language. And they'll think that you're being a dick for doing that, but you've got to do it in a way that makes I find you're not being a dick. You're just making them fucking come down to normal level. That's all you're doing.
You have to understand what they're saying to have an objection to it, don't you?
I agree.
Exactly. Exactly.
And they don't. Do you know who's there are people who are very good at that. People like Jordan Peterson. Have you heard of him?
I have.
Yeah, he's a wanker.
Yeah, but he uses language that people don't understand. Makes it sound very clever, and he's talking bollocks. You know.
He's definitely a bollocker.
I mean, he's obviously a very clever guy. You know, and he knows what he's talking about, but he uses it to talk bollocks, you know, and he knows it. He knows it. But it confuses the average person. If I was sat in front of that guy, unless I was absolutely nailed down on my stuff, I would start to question myself, you know, because of the way they talk, the way they do things, you know.
Yeah.
They're very good at it. They're also very good at, they're a bit like barristers in some respects. They will ask you questions and ask you questions and ask you questions and ask you, and eventually you answer yourself into a corner you can't get out of.
Yeah.
Brilliant. I love it.
You're probably right with Jordan Peterson, but I'd really like to have a shot at that what you just proposed, having a debate with him. That'd be cool, because I'd do the same sort of thing. Stop talking crap and put it in layman terms. And I probably wouldn't get away with it because he's celebrity status, you know. But
could he put it into layman's terms, though? That's the other thing. You know, is he capable of that? Or
he's too.
Not really.
You know, when you get to you get graduates and people like that. I don't know how many people listening and watching this are graduates, right? But then you get the PhDs, or you get somebody like me who's like halfway, like an MPhil, a master's. Then you get the PhDs, and as far as I'm concerned, PhDs make the place run. They're really good at what they do. You know, they're a bit narrow, because that's the only difference between a degree and a PhD, really speaking. Apart from, you know, the clever people, is the fact that they've specialized in something. You know? Then you get a professor. Well, a professor it's a promotion. You don't set an exam for it. It's a promotion, and it seems like once you get to professor, I don't know. I think they're on mushrooms. You know, they just go weird. They just go off the wall.
They're allowed to go do the things that they've wanted to do all their career and all their lives. So they go wacky. And some of these guys do drop mushrooms, because really that's what a lot of people end up doing, is expanding the mind through mushrooms.
Fair point. Yeah. They're just bonkers. Yeah, sorry, I've just derailed things a bit. You know?
No, it's an interesting subject, isn't it? that kind of trying to broaden their mind using hallucinogenics, but how much of that broadening is actually factual?
You can't broaden your mind doing hallucinogenics as far as I'm concerned. I think
No, I
it's
don't
bullshit.
believe you can. I know people say that they open their third eye and things like that, and
I got a third
don't
eye. I pee through it.
yeah, I'm not sure about that, Mal. You know, I don't.
I can definitely pee through it.
Yeah, no, I mean these people who say that that it gives them a better insight and a better understanding of things. I don't see that.
I
Let's
can't
raise,
see that.
let's raise our hands to all who have done it.
I haven't.
Yeah. I've done all that stuff. Yeah, I give up. Donkey juice. No, it's just no. No.
Come on,
it impedes you. Yeah, it impedes you. It's an excuse to do more.
You got to
It's
do
an
it.
excuse- It's an excuse to be one of the crowd. You know, like heroin addicts. It's that kind of excuse. You know.
No, I like
If
LSD.
I have one more hit of this now, I'll be able to sort this out. Blah blah blah. And nah.
Anything I have
I mean, my
noticed,
IQ
as I
doesn't
always say,
improve.
Well
is that
said.
people who have
My IQ doesn't
done it
improve
have
by eating
changed. Their
mushrooms.
personalities have changed forever, and they're the only people who aren't aware of it. They're not aware that their personalities changed.
No, of course not.
But as a person who hasn't done it, I can see the change.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
It changes people's personality forever.
My IQ doesn't improve because I've eaten a few mushrooms.
No.
That's it. I've laughed.
Yeah.
Show me one person in the whole world whose IQ has improved by eating mushrooms.
Yeah,
I'd like to see the study on that, please.
Yeah, no.
It's not. No. Or LSD. I've done that too. Yeah. No, doesn't. You think you can, you know? But
If
that's like two drunks at the bar.
If
solving
anything, it's got to
the world's
impede it.
problems.
It can't make it better.
No,
The best hallucinations I ever had were from taking 6 travel sickness pills. And I got a very, very vivid hallucination. I heard the snickering. Yeah. The ash in the ashtray formed 2 lead figurine kind of things. I actually collect these things for Dungeons and Dragons, so that style of lead figurine. And like one was a knight, and one was like a rogue character, and one had a big sword, and one had a club, and they had a battle in front of me in the ashtray made out of ash. And I still remember this, and this is about 30 years ago. This is fucking brilliant. And this was because they said the teenagers were doing travel sickness pills on the local news that night. So me and my brother went out and got a packet. We're on the welfare at the time, and we're quite bored. So yeah, maybe, yeah, those were the times. So, if you want hallucinations, the prescription stuff seems to be more viable.
Yeah. Well, you got to watch what you take.
Yeah.
You take half a dozen Tylenol. Take half a dozen Tylenol, you might get autistic.
I think we lost humans. I don't see
Yeah, possibly happens.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's the middle of the day for him, so or evening, or well, I don't know.
He just got dropped. Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah.
Oh, I hope he gets
Lost
back.
him somewhere.
Hope he gets back.
Yeah. That's odd. I don't know what happened there.
Oh well. Yeah. Hopefully he gets back. That's all. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
I was going to say that to type in a reply to one of the comments that are on that list on the side. If I click comments, it wants me to go and sign into comments, and then it won't let me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, weird. But never mind. Unfortunately, I'll just have to.
Well, like
Reply-
your YouTube account.
I'll have to
Where
reply
are you typing?
with
On
my.
YouTube or on StreamYard?
I'm in your StreamYard, I think.
In the StreamYard.
Yes,
So
yes, I am.
but it might want your YouTube code to get the YouTube comments, right? So that'll either be your Microsoft one that you open up your computer with, your keypad thing, or it'll be your password that no one ever remembers for YouTube. So you'll have to do an email reset.
That's all right.
I had to do similar just the other week.
Is that a setting on my end? I don't think so. There is a setting though somewhere.
No, I think it's just as now
It says at the
set up
bottom.
comments.
Yeah, it says at the
StreamYard.
bottom of comments, join chat. You click
Yeah.
chat and you go on YouTube, connect. So I click connect, I do my email, click, then it sign into StreamYard, continue, blah, 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 select what StreamYard can access, continue, and then it goes, whoops, we're having trouble. So,
Oh, that's strange.
doesn't matter, it's not a big deal. Unfortunately, I'll have to, if I thought of, because I was going to reply to Ski and Fallen Star. Unfortunately,
You
I
can
couldn't,
always
so
do it with a tab with his
I can always
YouTube
curse
channel
at
open.
them. Yeah, I could just curse at them.
You're right. You're right, Mal. I said Sky. You're right. It's Ski, not Sky, isn't it?
Yeah. I think I was doing the same too.
Medical radiation.
Sorry, I completely derailed the conversation now, guys. Apologies.
That's an interesting one. Why blue? It's probably the same reason that we see blue in the sky. It's Ski, yeah. Oh, Ski, yeah. It's probably the same reason we see blue is the colour of the sky, because it interacts with water droplets in the air and gives us an illusion of it being blue in colour when it's probably not.
Well, it's just it's splitting the colours up, isn't it? Some colours are reflected and some colours aren't, that sort of thing.
Blue's reflected more than other light wave. It's to do with the wavelength of light. Yeah, blue gets it's scattered in more than other colours.
Yeah, there you go.
Same reason that we see blue in the sky. The sky is actually transparent in all probability.
Of course, yeah.
But we see it as blue because of that's the interaction with the light and the water molecules.
And the atmosphere and the magnetosphere, that sort of stuff, things get scattered. Some light doesn't get through. Blah blah blah. Yeah. That's all it is.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying that could be
that's
a possibility as a reason why it would be blue. You know.
Yeah, that's all it is. It's very straightforward.
Yeah,
light is scattered. Some light doesn't get through. That shows up in the aurora borealis.
Yes.
That kind of thing. That's just light getting scattered.
Yeah. Or the australis.
Yes, that's it. Because that's just a light getting scattered because it's hitting the surface like a skimming stone on a pond.
Yeah, it's the energy, isn't it? Releasing back into space.
That's all it is. Split it up. Skimming stone on a pond is that's not a bad analogy.
I've never actually seen one in real life. Have you, Mal?
Yeah, good. Good briefing.
Have you?
Yeah, from Scotland, isn't it?
I haven't seen them. Never seen
them.
It's supposed to be
further south is good. Yeah.
It's supposed to be coming down really low in America this week. I was watching their news in the mornings, and they had so I'm assuming if it's coming down low for the USA, surely it's coming down low for you guys, isn't it? Going to come down spherically from the top. I don't really know much about it, but like this week, you're possibly supposed to be able to visibly see it from where you are.
All right.
But I'm going from American data, but America's lower down on the globe than you guys are, to my knowledge. Or at least most of
them. We're quite northern, aren't we?
Yeah.
Northern hemisphere.
South America,
I believe so.
North America, Alaska's quite north.
Yeah, Alaska would be, wouldn't it? Be up there.
It's like that. The moon. You know, it's on the news, and see, I'm sure you can tell I'm getting a bit iffy in my brain. They come on the news and they go, "It's the biggest moon we will see this year." No, it's
Yeah,
not.
that's right.
No, it's the same in size. Oh, geez.
That's the problem I
Yeah.
always have, Mel. They show these pictures from around the world, and the moon's absolutely massive.
Awesome, isn't it?
But I never see that though. It's always the same size to me.
Yeah.
Out of
Awesome.
all the
So-
primates, humans have the biggest asses talking about moons. And just wanted to put that out there. Found that out this week. And
Nice.
we also have the largest penises, just to add to that. But yeah, out of all the primates, someone
Alright.
brought that kind of shit up, so I had to fact check it.
Oh,
Well, at least you didn't bring the conversation down to gutter level.
Well, you know, talking about moons, I couldn't get it out of my head.
Yeah, I had an argument with Pooh, see. You know, like Pooh is,
No.
he's a waste of space needs. I mean, he knows stuff, but he's still an idiot.
Who's that, Mal?
Pooh.
Oh, Pooh, yeah.
Oh,
He's not
he-
stupid. He's not stupid. Yeah.
No, he's not. No, he uses he learns enough to manipulate, and then he uses that. You know. So
It makes you wonder, though, doesn't it? If he's
but
he's actually
yes.
clearly quite intelligent, but why
Yes,
does
he
he
is.
use his intelligence in the way he uses it? You know, when he could do so much better. That's what I find annoying.
Well, have you seen these people promoting things like God and the Bible and stuff like that? You know, there are people on the internet, and you're going, wow, he's just a clever guy, and he's published this and that and the other, you know, and he's just talking complete bollocks. Do you know why he's
Yeah.
talking complete bollocks? He's talking about, for example, you have some sort of biologist type, and he's talking complete nonsense, right? You've got another biologist type comes along, or chemistry type or whatever, and they just wreck them, right? They take them apart. Why is he talking such nonsense? He obviously knows he's talking bollocks. Why is he talking bollocks? Because he's getting paid by somebody to talk bollocks.
Right.
That's that simple.
Yeah.
It is that simple. There are people like Oxford mathematicians and people like that, you know. Jordan Peterson talks bollocks because he's getting paid to talk bollocks, and he's good at it. You know? You cannot tell me he believes this stuff. His daughter does. You know, Jordan Peterson apparently is not very well, and his
I often
daughter.
think that. I often think that about people like Pooh. I think he seriously can't believe what he's saying. There's no way he could possibly believe what he's saying.
No, they do it. Shills. That's what they call it. Shills.
Yeah.
Sellouts, basically. They go
Yes.
to places like, for example, Answers in Genesis are a classic example of a religious promoting site, you know. And these people go there and they will pay them a lot of money. Why will they pay them? Why would they pay Jordan Peterson a lot of money to go? I don't know whether he does go there, you know. There are other people who are famous mathematicians, not famous, but super duper, really good mathematician types who went to Oxford and Cambridge, and they are publicists and that and the other. Why are these people doing it? Because they're getting paid to do it. And part of getting paid to do it from sites like Answers in Genesis, who are a religion promoting site, is you cannot say something that goes against their principles, their agenda. So they have to stick to that agenda to get the money. It's that simple. But they will pay them a lot of money. Why will they pay them a lot of money? Because they are clever,
Influential
type people. Yeah. You've got a scientist says this. No?
Yeah.
That's a huge thing for religious people to say.
Yeah.
That's basically why it is. You know?
Well, I suppose they're influential people, aren't they? People
Of course they are.
generally think that everything that comes out of their mouth is true, you know.
That's correct. Yes, unless you're willing to look a bit deeper, which I don't know. Not everybody does.
Makes them
Most
perfect
people don't.
liars. You know, if everybody believes them, it makes them perfect liars, doesn't it?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. It's horrible, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's not good.
Because anybody, not anybody, but all the people who aren't educated to that standard, with that kind of knowledge, with that kind of ability to present it,
Yeah.
you know, and show
Yeah.
it, like Pooh Bah does this in chat. He learns enough so that he can present it in a way that it sounds feasible.
Makes it sort of believable, feasible. Yeah.
It sounds feasible. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, occasionally he comes up against me and he's bollocks then. You know.
The problem is when somebody presents something that you know isn't factual, and they present it in a way that it is fact. I mean, there's lots of people on there
That's
who
right.
do that.
Yeah.
They present everything as if it's a fact, but is it a fact? You know, probably not.
That's your pseudoscience people.
Yeah.
That's the Tylenol taken by pregnant people causes autism.
It's not a fact because they say it's a fact, is it?
No, it's bullshit. But if somebody...
It makes it hard when we fact check stuff because they can throw that line straight back at us. It's not a fact because you say it's a fact. Yeah, but I've just given you the source, the citation, and where you can go to verify my source. What else can I fucking do?
That's a fact then. But how many people do that? How many people do what Audie just said? In this
it's semi-annoying when half of them are at a PC as we're chatting to them here. You know, like this is what I like about doing these streams in our discussions. When we get to not an argument, we can verify stuff as we go.
Yeah,
it seems to be the current consensus.
I think we're in the wrong era here, Audie. We're in the era of TikTok's dance trends. You know, how many times could you click on something and it's a TikTok dance trend, wherever they do to some music that they've nicked, and it goes for about 30 seconds, and when that's finished, you move to the next one, and the next one, and the next one, and the next one, you know, and give me this, and oh, that sounds reasonable. Oh, right, marvelous. Move on to the next one, and the next one, and the next one. The fact checking doesn't come into it. Not in this age, and I think that is I don't think it's even the start of it. I think it's been going for a while. I think that's the start of a lowering of critical thinking ability, and I think our IQ is generally overall dropping because of it.
It will do.
I think it's engineered to happen with the reduction of the education systems and stuff.
I think so. Yes, I agree. Yeah. I just think that our critical thinking abilities are going downhill. Now, here's the thing. We've got this AI thing going, whose critical thinking abilities seem to be going up and up and up and up and up and up. Yeah. Now, if ours are going down and down and down, it's not a case of whether we should be scared of what AI will do because of us or instead of us. I think we're just going to need it more.
Yeah.
Because we can't do it anymore. Why not? Too many TikTok dances. Yeah. Seriously, you know, too many. What do you call them? Narcissistic. You know, videos where you see people dancing on or stretched out on the boot of a car, and that's all they've got. There is nothing else, and without the acknowledgement of them dancing on camera, coming down an escalator, they've got nothing.
Yeah.
Where's the critical thinking going?
Yeah.
I don't
see much hope in change.
I'm quite pessimistic about it.
Yes.
One thing I have found is that for programming and things like that, when I ask, I'm getting AI results on Google now in Google search.
Yeah, I do.
And when I ask questions about programming and stuff like that, I get really good answers. I'm actually quite impressed with it.
Yeah.
I don't need to go to websites and stuff. Google AI answers most of my questions.
Yeah.
Do you know how to put a
Yeah.
poll up yet, Andy?
No, I really
Huh.
I don't know if I can. I don't know if I have that ability.
We should have that freaking ability though.
Yeah.
And also, were you about when on Space Chat there used to be a trivia bot?
Yes. Yeah.
Do you know
Okay.
how to do anything like that?
I can do it with Phosphot. That can do things like that, I think.
Yeah,
I think
maybe
so.
as an idea, whack one of them up with space questions on your channel, and
Maybe.
then
I'm just gonna test something a minute.
educate me how to do it, so I
Yeah.
can put one up for trolling on my channel.
I'm just gonna see if it'll do a dad joke. I think it does. Maybe I'm thinking, oh yeah, there you go.
Okay.
So you can get it to do, some pretty strange stuff.
Cool.
That was appropriate, wasn't it? That was an appropriate answer, wasn't it?
Cool.
So yeah, I mean, you could get it to do stuff like that.
So,
I don't.
like I pose questions and then wait for someone to answer it and then tally up a score. So a little bit more
Yes.
complicated, but you can do that. Yeah, it's cool. I haven't got into looking about how to do bots yet. I spoke to you briefly about it before. I've got to get
Yeah.
off my ass. And then this trivia bot thing that would be cool. That's a way to attract people to your channel.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to look
That's
into
all I
that.
was thinking.
I'm sure I can do it.
Well, I'd do something similar. I found different races to do on my channel rather than just a duck race now.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. Doesn't give me a dad joke when I type in dad joke. That's fucking bullshit.
No. Yeah, you have to be put in a certain section of regular members or something before you can give the bot commands. And then of course you'd have to know what the commands are.
Well, dad joke. I just
Yeah,
copied yours.
Yeah, that's because you're not listed as a regular member or something in the bot,
Yeah,
right?
fair enough.
As I recall, something like that. I can add you as one. I think.
Doesn't bother me unless you get better dad jokes.
Nothing regular about that.
So Tribes reckons that he possibly wouldn't be doing his stream today because he's taking his kids to learn guns, which is kind of cool,
Gun
I suppose.
safety. Gun safety. Yeah.
What's your channel name, Oddie?
Odyssey ODDYSEE 182.
Or something like that. Oh, that'd probably be that in the beginning. Okay, now, yeah, sign. Okay, so now try the dad joke and it should work. You've got access to the commands now.
Ooh.
I just hope it doesn't do the same one. I don't think it will.
I did it on your channel on YouTube, not StreamYard, so I don't know if that makes a difference.
There you go.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Ah.
A werewolf. Oh, that's a good one.
Good grief. Well, I'm glad we did that.
I'll add Mal as well. I've got to find his channel name first.
I'll try it from StreamYard.
Oh, silly me. It's in the chat, isn't it? That's stupid. Yeah.
I can't get the chat thing to work. So.
This one's from StreamYard, so I don't know if it'll work from here. Oh, yeah? Oh, no.
No, I did it now. Oh, users, that's right.
Yeah, I've got to do it from your YouTube channel, which is fair enough because it's still in that link issue.
That's right.
When I do it from
Mal's got
Stingray.
access to it as well now. But you don't know what all the commands are. I'll have to do a list of commands or something. There's quite a lot. There are quite a lot of commands that you can issue. I haven't really added too many. So if you use the odd 8-ball command, I haven't tried this,
Yeah.
but 8-ball. I don't even know if this will work, but I'm going to try it. Oh, I spelt that wrong. That won't work. Silly me. It's 8-ball. Strange name. I'm going to ask it a stupid question. I don't know. I've never tried this. I don't know what it's supposed to do. By the universe, that wasn't very well spent.
A little bit annoyed Gary Bonkowski didn't rock up today. He seemed like he was going to at least poke his nose in.
I wonder if that's who. I wondered if that's who. What was his name? Was one of the guys. The profile picture looked familiar. Thought that might have been him. Who was here earlier. I don't remember what name it was.
Ankino, I re-invited him to actually say something. And, yeah.
I don't know if he came. I didn't see him on chat. I don't know what they are. That's a strange answer. I don't know what it thought I said.
Yeah.
Ask the mystery 8-ball a question. I don't get that. I haven't really experimented with some of these things, but anyway, you can see that you can do some strange things. My reply is no. God knows. That's strange, isn't it? And also add commands as well. There's an add command, add quote. I think I added a few quotes in, can't remember. A few random ones. Good one, Oddie. Outlook not so good. Depot. What the hell? Oh yeah, so it did do one of them. I added a few in there. You can do some strange stuff like that.
Yeah.
As I said, you can add commands as well. Yeah. Oh, you can also change the stream title as well and all kinds of stuff.
Whew.
That's interesting. Urban Dictionary. Urban Dictionary. It would be in an Urban Dictionary. Can you think of an example, Mal?
No. What do you want?
Let's try 67.
Haim left me a message or a comment on one of my Texas Blitz Out video earlier. Funniest thing he'd seen or something for a while. So, which was kind of cool that he left a comment. But because it was a comment today, I was hoping that he would have rocked up here because I've told him about here a couple of times. So
yeah. There were a few people did come here. A few of them have dropped off now, but he may well have been here. I don't know.
no, yeah.
I don't know why people don't. It's very hard to get people to come to these streams. I do them at the same time every week, so people know what time they are. But this, I mentioned. I don't know how many times I've mentioned it in chat today. A lot. That it was coming on tonight, and what time it was coming on, and people still don't bother. I don't know what the problem is.
It's an attempt at a serious conversation.
Yeah.
There seems to be a higher ratio of alternatives and woo people at the Blade Runner chat now than only a few months ago.
Yep.
I know, it's getting a bit weird lately, isn't it?
Woo
woo.
Yep.
And by definition, they don't like me being an iconoclast against their views. So there's a bit of hate whenever I'm somewhere. So that's why I used to keep saying, man, I might have to just not jump up here to give you chat a chance to get some other people. I may still have to do that for you.
No, I don't think it's that. I think it's just people, they don't want to give you the time.
It's remember what I said earlier?
Yeah.
If you made a quick TikTok video, it would get seen. Guaranteed.
Yeah.
I'd bet you a cup of tea on it.
Yeah.
So you're saying start a TikTok account and do a quick short video to get some more people here?
No, what I'm saying is if you do a quick TikTok video on the subjects that you like to talk about, you will get more views than you will get people coming here to discuss them, because it's 20 seconds of their attention. And then they can move on to the next one, which is talking about how to unscrew a lid like MacGyver,
On a jam jar, yeah.
Yeah.
You should also chuck up a couple of shorts on your YouTube since you're already here, Andy, to do the similar sort of thing, but it definitely takes off. When you press the plus button saying create video or whatever, and you got your list, at least on your phone, when you do it, there'll be a list and it'll be video, post, short, or whatnot. And you choose there to do a short.
Yeah.
And if you do a
StreamYard, you mean?
No, on your phone.
That's why I don't do it on my phone. See?
Yeah, on the PC, I don't actually know the direction to get there, but there is a direction. I'll have to get back to you, figure out how to. But you can choose to do shorts. I'll have a quick.
I haven't got any shorts at the moment.
There we are. Create post. Upload video or create post. Yeah, okay. I don't know how to do it on the PC.
No, Bugger. I don't know if you can.
Yeah, the shorts, because they are short, they work like the TikTok ones, like the mouse talking about. The only reason I mentioned do it on YouTube is because you're already here. But it's definitely right. I don't have TikTok or anything, but I watch the Deconstruction Atheist channel, and they're upcoming, and they've definitely taken off because of the TikTok side of things.
Oh, really?
Something like that just gets out there, gets a click, gets a mention, that kind of thing.
Or like a short video, you mean, Mal?
Yeah, just the other short, check out all the short videos, see what they like. I'm not very good at this stuff, so I'm just saying because that's what people want these days.
Yeah.
Again, harping back to my
Yeah.
gripe about critical thinking, they don't want it. Just
Or
feed
lack
me.
of. Yeah.
Just feed me. I don't care how you made it. Just feed me.
Yeah. Yeah.
How long does it take to cook? Who cares? Just feed me.
That's going to get worse though now.
Yes,
You
it
know,
is.
that
I
people are going to get
completely
less and
agree.
less intelligent
I absolutely agree.
as they need to use intelligence less and less.
People blame the school system, particularly in America. They like to blame the school system, but I don't think it's all the school
No.
system. I think it's just a general malaise, you know.
Do you even need schools with AI?
Well, here's another thing. As I said, yes, because if our own critical thinking is going down, we're going to need AI even more.
Yeah, I know.
As opposed to
you're
going,
right.
Maybe that's
as
the
opposed to
idea
going
now.
against
Feedback
it.
loop. Bugger.
Yeah,
Maybe that's the idea now, that we're supposed to become more and more reliant on it.
that's a possibility. Yeah, but I don't think that's a deliberate thing. I think it's just the way things are going. It's too easy to get spoon fed very quickly.
Mm.
You know?
Mm. Well, like I was saying, you know, the Google AI search on the Google search now, I've got the AI results, and they're really good. I'm
Yeah,
finding that really helpful.
yeah. I got a thing like Copilot or something. Yeah,
Yeah, so that's the Microsoft one, isn't it? The Edge one.
Hey,
yeah. Oh,
cheers,
I
brother.
got
CLA in the house.
I got AI results in Google search. I think they were trialing it or something like that.
Right. Yeah, there are a
I
few
don't know
different
whether
ones.
they've rolled it out to everyone yet, but it's really good results I'm getting. It's really helpful.
There's a few different ones.
A centre-left atheist on my side coming through in the chat.
Oh, cool.
Trobe, CLA,
Hey, Trobs.
jump over to @space-streams live. Then your chat will be included with his chat. Otherwise, it'll be out of context if you're on my chat.
Can I put it in the chat?
Or if you're
think
doing
that'll
your
go
stream,
across.
we did check, but you weren't live. So we've kept going.
I'll put it up in the chat. I don't know whether that'll go across. It might do. Hopefully that'll go across to yours as well, Ollie. I didn't. Oh, I see him. Yeah. YouTube Waterley, mate. Let me. I can't put his video up, can I? His comment. Maybe I can. Yeah. Yeah.
Which is cool. There you go, brother.
Or if it's under 3 minutes, it automatically makes it short. Oh, you don't have to do anything. That's the only difference then, Oddie, isn't it? The fact that the videos we do aren't 3 minutes; they're more like 3 hours. That'll be why.
That's
then.
right. Well, yeah, so you have to do a short, spacey video. A quick "Did you know?" or something like that.
I have no idea.
You know what I mean?
Don't
Do
know
a "Did
Yeah.
you know?" kind of video, a quick Q&A, question and answer. Then you advertise your space streams stuff on that. And because it's a short, that one will get fed a little bit more to other people.
Yes. Yeah. Able to following. Yeah, it's very difficult, Dingo. I think people are really obstinate. It's really hard to get people to pay any attention at all. Even come across and even look at the stream. I promote it all day long. You know.
Yeah, there's lots comes into it.
Another 45 minutes.
Okay, see you later.
Cheers.
Might see
We'll
you later.
definitely be there then.
There's lots comes into it. One, it's sciencey stuff. If you get it to go, it'll be sciencey chat, you know. It won't be people like me sitting here talking bollocks. It'll be people who know what they're talking about what they know they're talking about.
Oh, that's a good point as well, Dingo.
So
I think.
how many people are like that? Now, we've already discussed the lack of critical thinking. the education system, this, that, and the other, and you want to talk about space and light photons who don't know whether they're moving or not, and they're going to go.
You know, the
What?
thing that gets to me though, Mal, is that when we're in Blade Runner and stuff, there seem to be a lot of people who want to talk about that. They seem, a lot of people seem interested in it. But when you
They
give them the
do.
opportunity to come here and talk about it, they don't.
Yeah.
I don't
No,
understand.
yeah, why? Because it gets technical.
Yeah.
They don't want to get technical. They want to give their opinion.
Yeah, oh yeah, maybe that.
I read this on Twitter, and so said this on X, and blah blah.
Yeah.
They'd rather watch somebody do some Chinese girl do a robot dance describing the shape of the universe than actually learn something about the shape of the universe. No?
Yeah, it's strange, isn't it?
It's not strange.
I've talked to people. I've
it's
talked to
the
people
world
on
is.
chat today. I've promoted the channel. I've told them what time it is. I'm sure Roddy has as well. I know he has. He's spoken.
I woke up in
and
the
stuff.
middle of the night doing it 4 or 5 hours earlier than your thing. And you popped in for a second there and you saw me doing it. And yeah, that's when, there was a few people that were talking spacey stuff.
That's not true, Mama Dingo. I'm always open to, I'm a skeptic, so I'm always open to other people's thoughts.
She's passively aggressively attacking me, mate. She's not talking to you at all, brother. She's fucking doing digs at me, brother.
It turns out it's unless they agree, then they don't want to know about it. Huh?
She's woken up in a bad mood and she's having digs, dude. Don't think
my
that.
apologies. Yeah, my apologies.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah. And Centre Left Atheist nails it yet again. See, he's got all the technical stuff. Yeah, sorry, Mama Dingle, I misinterpreted. See, Centre Left Atheist have got it sorted. You stick to the technical stuff.
Said.
Yeah.
See what Trop said.
Nice. What is that? You have to choose all chat or something. Oh yeah.
I must remember to do that, Trobs. Yeah.
Keep
I don't know why I
technical.
haven't done that already.
Yeah, keep it technical. Keep it technical. Stick to the science.
There needs to be a quote that you add to your quote list there.
I could do, yeah.
Yeah.
So those commands will work on all my channels, by the way, Oddy.
Oh, cool.
The 24/7 streams.
Yeah, nice.
I need to put together a list of commands. Obviously, you don't know what all the commands are. I don't know what all of them are or how they work, but I need to create a list of them, really. You can type commands and it will tell you the commands, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Apostrophe commands, I think. It will probably tell you the command. Or in theory. You can try that, but only people who I add in there can do it. Not everybody can do it.
Ooh.
Shall I try it? Shall I see what happens?
It tells me where to go to get it. I don't know if
does it?
you can see that. Yeah, it sends me to the fossabot.com at Space Streams Commands thing.
Ah, okay.
So we'll try that.
Yeah, so there you go. It gives you all the commands.
It does.
Yeah. That's not all of them, actually. That's not all of them. That's all the ones that I've added. They're my ones, but
I can add quotes and stuff.
you can.
Oh,
yeah. You can
cheers.
add commands as well.
I got to think about this. I won't be a dick too much.
You can add some dad jokes as well.
No worries. Chuck Norris jokes.
Yeah.
Snake
Why not?
Plissken jokes. Were you there for that earlier?
No.
Lepper was blaspheming and saying the Snake Plissken could beat Chuck Norris.
All right. Okay.
That's just blasphemy. There's some really cool ones here. Exclamation Kepler, exclamation JWST. Oh, what do you want with the Jehovah's Witnesses? Sorry, I'm kidding. James Webb Space Telescope.
Yeah, James
It's
Webb.
really cool.
Yeah. I haven't done an awful lot on it. I kept changing bots. That's why I was using Nightbot. Then I used Streamlabs or something, and then I used this Fossa bot. I've just changed them around. I've got about 3 of them. Just trying them out, really.
You can
So I
select
haven't
it so
had-
any and everybody can use them though too, because the 8-ball one says here it can be even done by non-subscribers,
Oh, okay.
regular and subscribers. So that means anyone could do the exclamation 8-ball one,
Yeah,
which is exclamation 8-ball, then ask a question.
which I tried, didn't I? And it came up with some really weird answers.
But you can turn the other ones into anybody, like the dad jokes. That probably should be an anybody one.
Can you edit those? Probably, yeah.
You must be able to, because
I mean, and make them so everybody can do it.
well, you
No,
must be
dad
able to,
joke.
because underneath the response to the command, it says the roles, and that's who can do them.
Yeah, that's right.
Like regular people can add new quotes. Regular people can add new commands. You probably want to change that.
Oh, regular. Yeah, so this is what I was saying to you, Ollie. I've added you and Mal as regulars, but normal people
cool.
wouldn't be regulars unless I added them.
Ah, I get you. I get
see?
you. So,
Yeah.
so non-subscribers or subscribers isn't on that list, which is yeah, cool. I get you. Cool.
Yeah, it's just the meaning of
Thanks.
regular. It's a bit weird. Yeah.
It's a bit
Yeah,
weird
well,
calling us
down
normal folks.
Got access to those commands. So you can add some dad jokes, and you can add commands and quotes and all kinds of stuff if you want to play with it.
That's pretty cool. I probably will. I wrote down the exclamation commands thing so I can, always get the list back.
You can always get the list back, yeah. And you can do that on the 24/7 streams, if this one's not up.
Yeah. You can always freaking delete anything if put up anything you don't like, but I don't see that happening.
No. Same for you, Mal. You've got the same access if you want to do anything.
Meow.
I have to think of something. Yeah.
Yeah. This is experimental somewhat. As I said, I haven't spent a great deal of time on that. I've added a few basic commands that I use, but I haven't spent an awful amount of time on it. I don't really know why I changed. I tried Nightbot, which I know. I just found Nightbot a bit boring, so I wanted to try something different and ended up with this one. But they all do the same sort of thing. There's not really much difference.
Well, I was thinking about that trivia bot the other day, and I was thinking, oh, well, fuck, what's stopping you from doing something like that? But that still hasn't got anything like that here. But
No.
I'm not, that would, I don't know, it adds participation. So that's why I think that would work to get people there.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, maybe.
But you probably want a long time delay between questions at the start, or otherwise you just have big vacant bits where no one's been there and your bot's been going mental with questions.
Yeah. I might have to give everybody access to it somehow.
Just don't do the sex bots again. I had about fucking 200 of them in my block list.
Oh, I don't know how many. I had about 400, I think, at one time.
I don't think you get them
religious.
anymore.
I religiously blocked every one of them. I was like, I'm not giving up. I'm going to get every one of them.
Yep, I did the
I
same.
think YouTube must have done something. I don't get them anymore.
Yeah, no, I'm glad.
Pain in the
Yeah, so
ass.
am I.
Oh,
That was
well, I
ridiculous.
wouldn't mind, but there's so many of them. I haven't got time to write them down.
Nice. Nice.
It took YouTube years to get rid of them, and we're still paying the price for those sex bots. A lot of the things that were removed, like the ability to go to somebody's channel from chat, they were removed because of the sex bots. We still
Yeah,
pay the price for them.
yeah, a lot of
They were,
those.
they were a curse, those things. They seem to have stopped it now, which is good. But it's they haven't put the features back that they took away. That would be nice. A simple one like being able to go to somebody's channel from the chat. That's such an important thing, to get when you're trying to gain followers and subscribers and things like that. It's so important, isn't it?
Yeah, I've
Do
heard
that.
a couple of people lately talking about getting subscribers and how much work they put in and this and that. And the other.
Yeah,
And it takes a long time. No, this is
it's
not
very
something.
difficult.
It's not something where I listened to a girl called Sweet Anita. She's got Tourette's,
Okay.
and she has a very wholesome channel. There's nothing untoward about it or anything. She got little bunny rabbits on it, and the money she gets, she spends on the bunny rabbits, insects, things like that, to
Right.
rescue them and to foster them and stuff.
All right.
But she was saying that she went from like a couple of hundred. Now, bear in mind this is a female, and she's built. She went from a few hundred to something like 1,500 subscribers in 3 months or something.
Wow.
Which the other streamers she was talking to at the time, and they were online talking, thought was absolutely insane. It just doesn't happen, But she's a nice looking girl. She's bright. She's intelligent. She talks well. She interacts well. She's good on the mic. She looks good, and she's built. She doesn't use her build to get views, but she just is. So that's an advantage, as opposed to how fast does the photon move. See, the part of the issue is that.
Yeah. It's very difficult though, Mo. I don't know what people's way of thinking is. Maybe they don't like the fact that I'm maybe they think it's
you need to dress up as a bunny rabbit and do a TikTok dance.
Yeah. Maybe they think it's some sort of nerve because I'm advertising my channel on somebody else's channel, or
no.
I don't know. They just don't do anything. They just don't come.
It's just the way it is,
If they just came and gave it a
she's
like
on Twitch, by the way, It's just the way the world is going, in my opinion.
You need more of this, brother.
Oh yeah.
More cowbell, mate. More cowbell.
Yeah.
More cowbell. Yeah.
It's just the way the world is going, in my opinion. There is so much online now, and so much bullshit online.
Yes.
Right? The people who are developing AI have said that I can't remember where I read it now, but it's Elon Musk and people like that, and they're saying that they're finding it difficult to improve the AI because there is so much bullshit on the internet that it can't learn from.
Yeah,
that's what you're up against.
Oh, I can see that. Yeah,
that's full on, isn't it?
Yeah, that's flat on, isn't it?
Yeah, I can absolutely see that.
Yeah, AI generated this, AI generated that. Sorry?
You'd have to filter out half of the internet, basically, wouldn't you?
More than that, yeah.
Or more than that.
Half of what's left will be porn.
porn and misinformation, deliberate misinformation,
Absolutely,
and all kinds of
yes.
stuff.
AI generated this, that, and the other. You know, yeah.
Yeah.
People are loving
Yeah.
it. So you've got to get past all that first.
You've
That's
both
one.
read 1984, where they trim the English language so that you can't not believe what Big Brother wants you to believe and stuff.
You have to
That's
believe
sort
it.
of that's what's happening with this dumbing down and changing of stuff
I-
to digital, because you can't just change stuff in the physical world, but in a digital world, you can make whole verses of, say, the Bible or whatever change
You
to
can do
different
what you like.
meanings.
Yeah.
Is that something
Exactly.
to do with
So,
George? Is that something to do with George Orwell or not?
yeah,
1984.
yeah. 1984 is a book you should definitely read,
That's
even
right.
now,
I think I might have done. Yeah.
because it was
Yeah.
written in like 1948 about 1984 and what would happen, and what's happening in like then in the book is sort of what's happening now in our real world to a degree.
Yeah. Because I think it's worse now. I think we get into the stage where it's not a case of whether you're being told to do this and told to do that and told to do the other. People don't even care about that. I think we now get into the don't look up stage.
Yeah.
I really do. It is getting. Well, it's just sad, in my opinion.
Yes.
Yeah.
I could be wrong,
Yeah.
but being a pessimistic, I'm not usually pessimistic, but that's one of the things I'm pessimistic about.
Yeah. Yeah.
People are not. They don't want it. They want an opinion, and if it sounds good, they will take that opinion and they will move on and spread it.
Yeah.
And that's what anybody who's trying to deal with factual stuff is up against. You know?
Yeah. Factual based stuff. Maybe they don't like factual stuff, you know?
Who knows what factors these days?
Yeah.
The first thing we started off with alternative facts.
Yeah.
I even heard that on the news. The alternative facts are what? He's talking about
facts. Yeah.
I already know that they're wrong. Yeah, wow.
There you go. But there are now. Then we had pseudoscience, which has been around a long time, but has come more to the fore recently, which is another symptom. You know? Now we've got things like the guy who was saying that Tylenol in pregnant women, taking them for pain, could cause autism, right? Then
Yes, I saw
the
that.
same people, yeah. I mean,
Well, it's basically Trump.
how do you catch autism? It's not the flu. So
It was Trump. That was Trump, wasn't it?
Trump's mob, yes. RFK, what's it called him? Kennedy Bay. Now then,
Trobs has gone live, I think.
Then they backtracked on that.
Woo.
And
Yeah, he won't go actually live for half hour. Sorry.
Yeah.
Now, sorry, I was rude.
They backtracked on that and said that there wasn't the evidence, the connection. They couldn't find the connection between that Tylenol and autism in pregnant women. So he said, what we have to do is we have to find the connection. Now you're struggling. Yeah, now you're struggling.
It's a shame you didn't say make one, because that's what he really means.
That's right,
yeah.
correct.
Yeah.
Make one. We have to make a connection. Now,
that's right.
When you've got the government in the most powerful country in the world presenting things like that, what a chance of ordinary citizens got? None. You're fucked. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's extremely sad and dangerous.
Trump's done a lot of misinformation like that.
It's
remember when he told everybody to inject themselves with bleach to prevent them getting COVID? I mean,
yeah, he turned to his health people, wasn't it? Who were over to one side somewhere. He was doing the speech, and he said, "Perhaps I should inject myself with bleach." Yeah, he thought it was funny. Yeah. The problem is when he does think it's funny, that's the dangerous bit. Not the fact that he said it. It's the fact that it's funny. Yeah.
So Lisa, their worries with RFK in charge of that stuff now.
I think
Fucking
RFK is. Oh,
the no
No.
Charge of
vaccine
what
stuff.
stuff, are they?
That's insane.
Oh,
All the medical stuff from there.
yeah.
oh, really? Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if you do. We got half hour before Trope Stream. I don't know if you do biological cool science as well. You should look up the Hydra organism and play a short from that. We did this yesterday.
I've
It's
seen
one
a
of the
Hydra.
cool things.
Hydra.
Yeah,
Is Hydra,
Hydra.
one of the? Let me think now. Hydra is one. I think I've seen it on a microbiology type place.
yeah.
Microscopes and stuff like that. And this little Hydra thing swims around the place, and you could put this damn thing in a blender and blend the damn thing up to soup, and it will pull itself back together again.
Yeah.
It's virtually
Most of it's made of stem cells, and it's basically immortal.
It's insane. This thing is not well. I love it. Brilliant.
We had a bit of a look-see about the Hydra organism on my channel last night. It's really, really
All
cool.
right.
Fallen Star just popped back in the comments and brought it up. So you don't.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
Right.
he was bringing it back to attention, which is cool.
What an awesome little monster. I love it.
Hydra C.
So I may have to-
stay young, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, you put it in a blender, blend it all up. It's like a little soup. It'll just pull itself all back together again and go, is that all you got?
Tardigrades, Hydra organisms.
Yeah.
You're getting a bit of a collection of these cool things.
And I saw, well, Audie would know more about this, like a white blood cell swimming around the place, chasing the bacteria.
Oh, nice. Yeah, they're macrophages, so
That's
that's
wonderful.
sort of what they do.
Chasing
Yeah.
it around the place, eating the bacteria. I'll have you. Come on, where do you think you're going?
Fuck knows how they have the inverted commas intelligence to do that.
How do they follow it? It must be some sort of chemical
Attraction somewhere.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the only thing I can think of. But
Well,
I
I
only
don't
saw it
believe in
yesterday.
supernatural, so I totally agree.
Trying to find something, Audie. I can't find anything.
it was just awesome.
Oh,
I
it
love it.
was as easy for me as typing Hydra organism in Google, and sorry, it may have been in YouTube search,
On YouTube,
and then I
that's
just
what I
got
think.
shitloads of like short videos popped up. There was other stuff to do, but it was the end of my stream too, so
And
I just threw up
Yeah.
a short.
I think one of my favorite videos is it's not
Well said,
really.
Fallen.
Yeah. I've seen a video of a real one going on, like inside a cell, and these are motor protons, and they build their own road, right? And they walk along it, and they pull things behind them to deliver it somewhere. Every cell in your body's got these things, and they walk. It's absolutely bonkers. I loved it. I've never
Brilliant.
seen anything like it in my life. Motor protons are really called. Yeah.
Is that
walk along the
protons
road.
you're saying? Motor
What?
proton?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
cool.
walk along a road that they make themselves, or the road makes itself, one of the two, and they drag things behind them because they're delivering it to somewhere. And if they haven't got anything to deliver,
That's cool.
they curl up and they rest. And these are inside every cell in your body. It's absolutely mental. I loved it. Yeah. It's just bonkers.
I don't think it's very easy for me to do that, Oddie, because I'm not on a phone. If I was on a phone, I think it would be easier. But if
No. I did it last night, dude. It should be
on a computer.
on PC. It's just the first ones that come up before the normal videos about it. It should be the top of the list if it was going to be there. And it's not motor proton, it's motor protein.
Protein.
Protein. Are a
kinesin.
class of molecular motors that can move along the cytoskeleton of cells.
Yeah.
They do this by
Kinesin or
converting
kinesin.
chemical energy into mechanical work by the
Yeah.
hydrolysis of ATP. Yeah, freaking oath. That's kind of cool.
Kinesin or
Walking along
kinesin or
tracks.
something. I'm absolutely bonkers. I'm just insane.
Kinesins is the word you're looking at.
Kinesin or kinesin or something, yeah.
Yeah.
ATP dependent.
The picture is an actual cartoon of a circle with
Yes.
legs, basically walking along. Okay.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like in their word description of it. It doesn't give me a visual description of that. But yeah. Okay.
They had one walking along to. They had one walking along to the Bee Gees, "Staying Alive."
Yeah, cool. So it's for the slicing and splicing of RNA and stuff in mitosis and meiosis.
Okay.
Or chromosome splitting, sorry.
Just brilliant. I mean, every cell in the body's got this stuff going on. We know nothing about this.
It's to do with the replication, so that's why it's in every cell.
What do we know about this? All this stuff going on behind our backs.
I mean, that kind of thing, Ollie?
Yeah. Hey, brother.
Motors going round and round.
Can you see that? Is it sharing?
Yeah. Awesome.
That's a Hydra.
Yeah, mate.
Yes, it's Hydra, yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Dated a few like that.
So we're spending all this time and money looking for aliens in space, but when you look at these creatures, they're just as good as aliens, aren't they?
Yeah.
There's so much more to learn still.
That's what I was saying about when you go deep sea diving. Close Encounters of the Third Kind has got nothing on that lot.
No.
No. Really, just love it. Yeah, just amazing.
Mad, isn't it?
Just amazing. And these are, there's a micro universe. So I don't think they run anymore. They couldn't afford it, but they had a lot of videos like this.
Yes.
And they did sit there and explain it. Really good.
Yeah. 100 times magnification.
I saw where they put one up that was excuse me. They put one up that was the death of a cell. So sad. It was really sad, and it was like teeny,
Yeah, good point. There is no sound, so we're
No, I don't know what happened to the sound.
I've yet to see.
You've got it turned off on the YouTube. You've got to turn it on the YouTube for it to come out on here.
How do you mean?
Yep. What you doing?
I don't think there are many soprano hydras anyway.
I don't think it's working.
No,
but it should be. You definitely need to have it on there. I had to last night, but yeah, you might have another setting different.
Yeah.
You're running.
It was supposed to be sharing audio as well.
Yeah, you're sharing whole screen. I normally share just the tab. The tab automatically does the audio. Yeah, when you're doing full screen, you know how it asks you, do you want to share audio and stuff?
Yeah, I did say yes. Yeah.
Look at these things. These things know nothing about us. No. They don't know we.
They're having sex on the screen right in front of us.
Let me try and
I wouldn't worry about the sound too much. It's probably doing mumble rap anyway.
Let me try again. Something didn't work.
I don't want to hear the sex sounds of two hydras going at it either.
Not really. it's squishy.
Give it to me, Hydra.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't tick the also share audio. I thought I did. That would be why. You will hear the
That's
sounds
not
anyway.
good.
We'll try it. We'll try it. What could possibly go wrong?
Well, I did it yesterday, right? And I didn't. double audio. But
Maybe it hasn't got any audio. I don't know.
woo.
No, it's not
I
me.
didn't get copyright.
That's the other risk, I suppose, isn't it?
Echo.
I'd say something about that people might hear themselves, because I'm sharing the audio.
Yeah.
Maybe it hasn't got any audio.
That's because you're still in share with whole screen mode rather than share tab.
Still doesn't. It doesn't seem to make any difference.
I find when I'm only sharing with tab, I don't have double audio.
Okay, let me try again.
Row your boat gently down the stream, merrily. I was having fun.
Wonder if I open that in a tab. The trouble is I've got two browsers running here because I've got Firefox, which is running YouTube up on my monitor, and I've got a different browser. I'm using Google Chrome on the laptop. So if I share,
then I can't help you.
tab,
Because I'm running them all from Windows 11 on my one PC.
I think I got it this time.
Hello.
Is that working now? No,
I learned something already.
still no audio.
Turn it down a bit, maybe.
Huh?
That's better. Doesn't seem to be any informative information anyway.
Well, there is, yeah. Hydra's complete keyboard.
Yeah, I
Better
don't
than
know.
me,
It's
see.
not working.
Oh, that seemed fine. We
Yeah,
weren't
that's
echoing
right.
anymore, and it was playing audio. It was just pretty loud.
Just loud, yeah.
Oh, did you
Yeah, I was
hear it?
only
I didn't hear it.
Yeah. Oh, I could. Yeah, it was fine here. It's just
Ah,
you weren't on StreamYard, right? You're on your other channel,
yeah.
and you've got an issue from StreamYard to there because Mal and I on StreamYard could hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was just we were just whinging because it was too loud, and then afterwards whinging. Well, there's nothing actually being said here, so we all just put a lot of effort in then for nothing, really.
Standard.
I'm still trying. I've messed your audio up now, Oddie. I think yours hasn't gone back to normal since I did that.
Hello. I don't hear an echo.
I've got the YouTube tab muted.
It's coming through fine.
Everything that lives
Nice
must one
one.
day die, right?
Yeah, I've seen this.
Well, maybe not everything.
That's the channel.
Consider
Brilliant.
the
Brilliant
Hydra.
channel.
It's named after a many-headed monster from Greek mythology. Chop off one head and two grow in its place. That myth isn't too far from the real Hydra's death-defying abilities.
Is that really loud?
They're cousins to jellyfish.
No, that's
See
fine.
the resemblance? But hydra live in freshwater. Its body is a hollow column with walls only 2 cells thick.
Can you make her
Its
voice
head
sexier?
is just a bunch of tentacles
kidding.
surrounding a mouth. No eyes or brain. The
It
whole
does
thing
sound
is
like they're
about
on
as long
helium.
as a grain of rice. The hungry
trans,
hydra
well,
stretches out its tentacles
Why
to
do so many
snag
of them
swimming
sound like
prey.
they're on helium?
Microscopic harpoons hook the water flea, injecting it with paralyzing neurotoxins.
I do have some helium here.
Then it's down the
Oh,
hatch.
do you?
Yeah. We got it for a
The
party
hydra
about a
uses
year
those
ago. It's
nutrients
still
to
got the
make more
flask
hydra.
here.
Check out this bud. It's a clone sprouting right from the hydra's
Next-
side. Hydra
next
can
stream,
reproduce
sorry.
sexually too, but most often they just clone themselves.
Myself the choice, see?
Chip off the old block. Hydra are constantly regenerating their own bodies too, replacing all of their cells every 20 days. They can do that because roughly half of the cells in their bodies are stem cells, which can develop into all the different types of specialized cells you need to build or rebuild a body. Stem cells only make up a tiny percentage of our bodies, and our stem cells degrade over time. That's why we age. But a hydra can make near perfect copies
That
of
sucks.
its stem cells, basically forever. It's called non-senescence, biological immortality. Having all those
Non-senescence.
stem cells allows hydra to recover from all kinds of damage. All right, here we go. No body?
Oh.
Not to worry. No head? No problem. As long as the chopped off chunk has some
Good
stem
head,
cells,
Dick.
it's ready to regrow. In a couple days, the severed head has a new body. And the foot, it's got a brand new head. Soon, they'll both be as good as new, except for maybe some lingering trust issues. To test the limits of their ability to recover, researchers came up with an experiment. This hydra is genetically engineered so that under ultraviolet light, its exterior cells glow purple and interior ones glow green. Scientists basically blend up a bunch of these hydra, leaving a heap of mixed up cells.
And you must sacrifice having a
Right
brain.
away,
Yeah.
the cells start reorganizing. Those purple outer layer
That's
cells
me.
migrate out. The cells from the inside squirm back into the center. The hydra dumps cells from the interior to restore its hollow shape. The stem cells start dividing and differentiating to rebuild the rest of the animal. Soon a head starts to form. Sometimes a few little heads compete to be the new top. After a few tumultuous days, what was once a mixed-up pile of cells takes on a familiar shape. Researchers hope to harness hydra's ability to regenerate, to someday slow human aging, or even regrow damaged organs. Maybe this tiny monster will one day show us the way to the mythical fountain of youth. Hey, Deep Peeps, our PBS friends here on YouTube are celebrating Earth Day with a ton of special episodes. Head over to Above the Noise, where host Miles Bess asks, can we make room for wildlife?
Absolutely insane, isn't it?
Yeah,
Brilliant.
yeah. Now let's mimic that, and we're laughing.
Yeah. Well, imagine the possibilities.
I'm sure they're trying now. Now we know they
Yeah.
exist, they're definitely going to be exploited,
Oh,
which
yeah.
is a good thing.
Been doing
That's how we
stem
learn.
cell stuff. They've been doing stem cell stuff for a while now.
Yeah, they have.
Yeah.
You've been doing stem cells for a long time, actually, but
Yeah.
I don't know about if we understood it at that level. You know, that's probably fairly new.
That's fairly. I can't remember when I was, but yeah, it's fairly new.
Now we want to CRISPR their RNA and DNA into ours so that we manufacture more stem cells ourselves. which,
Actually, I don't know if we understand it anymore, but we've seen it more.
Scientists, they'll have a go.
Yeah.
See what happens.
we grew a freaking human ear on a rat's back. Of course, we got to give it a shot.
Yeah, give it a go. See what happens. Yeah.
Maybe they can extract something from that will work in humans. I mean, or adapt it to work in humans. Who knows?
We might possibly create a small black hole that could suck the Earth in, destroy all the civilization, but we're gonna do it anyway.
Try it.
Yeah.
Fucking
Well, it
humans.
hasn't stopped anybody, has it? And trying. Well, not trying to do that, but from experimenting.
I think it can't happen. I don't think that we could actually destroy the universe from here with energy capabilities of what we've got, considering there's so much more energy capabilities that we can witness from here. But we'd have to have at least access to that power level before we could even dream about it. That's all assumption, but I just don't think it's as easy as slamming a couple of mini particles together.
No, it's not just a case of if we slam these particles together every now and again, we make a little black hole and it's going to grow and destroy the universe. Because, well, I expect you know already that all the galaxies.
It's possible that we could accidentally create a black hole and we could fall into it.
Yeah, but all the galaxies have a black hole at the center of them anyway.
Yeah, they do.
Why? I don't know. But they do.
Why? Because you need something large enough for the planets and stars to orbit around in a geocentric disk.
Yeah.
That's the why. Otherwise, the galaxy wouldn't have a reason. Saying that, we have found black hole-less galaxies.
Yes, there are.
There are some.
That's theorized that they've been colliding galaxies, and it's been like a direct hit or something like that with the black holes. So the black hole's been taken out of one by another, or absorbed by another. But that's obviously just hypothetical.
Yeah, they join. Yeah, my friend did his PhD on that stuff.
I think perhaps they create all the motion.
Pretty cool, man. Yeah.
I think that perhaps they create all the motion in the universe as well, in the galaxy as well.
Well, it's because of that central mass. You get the shape of the galaxies. It's as a generalized. There are exceptions.
Like ours is a spiral galaxy, isn't it? But they aren't all spiral galaxies.
No.
Some of them are different. Yeah.
And the spirals on our arms would rip apart if it was just gravity. That's why we know or believe. No, that's why we know that dark matter exists, because the outer arms of these spiraling arms are faster than they should be, and that only happens if there's more mass.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I got it. I was reading something about that. I won't say anything about it because it's very vague. So I won't bother. There was something to do with the dark matter. But I can't
we don't know where we don't know fuck all about dark matter, but we know where it is because of reasons like what I was just describing. There's other methods, obviously, but that dark matter's for those kind of reasons, and dark energy is the reason why the universe is expanding. It's the energy force driving that.
Yeah. I don't know if we really know, though, do we? I mean, they surmise that it might be that, but I don't know. Don't really understand.
We know that happens, and that's our definition of the thing that's making it happen, but we don't know a thing about the thing that's making it happen.
No,
is that a better way of putting it?
Yeah.
So we can give it a title because we see the observable evidence of this occurring thing happen, But
Yeah.
just because we
Like
don't
gravity.
know what's driving it, we
Like gravity, what actually is it?
Yeah.
Gravity's really cool because
Yeah,
light's
I mean-
massless and is still affected by gravity. That's
Yeah.
why gravity's Einsteinian and not Newtonian. So
Yeah.
that's why you have this curvature crap. What the fuck is curvature? Like, explain that to my human fucking mind, really. Like, I know what it is. I know
It's
how they
basically
explain it with physics and maths.
Flat universe.
And I know how it gives like your gravitational lensing and shit like that, right?
Right. Yeah.
Like I'm educated on curvature
Okay.
and more mass in an area, the density of mass in an area of the universe is greater curvature or less or whatever, and vice versa. That's how you get your curvature and all that kind of shit. But what the fuck is curvature in a 3-dimensional fucking universe?
But the universe is apparently flat. So the curvature
Flat
is
and
the
curved
mass.
terms is
The mass
different
curve
than actual what we
creates
think.
a curvature. It's like a dent, basically. It's simple, isn't it?
Oh yeah. I know how we conceptualize it, brother. I just don't know what the fuck it means in a 3-dimensional plus time universe.
If the universe is flat,
This
then
is
you
basically proof of 4 dimensions plus, isn't it? Saying that there's curvature.
Yeah. Well, it is
No,
4 dimensions,
no,
isn't it? It's space and time. Yeah.
apart from
Currently, we only have
But-
extra dimensions mathematically proven. Like, but
Yeah,
in my mind, this curvature is sort of the physics proof, but
That's
it's
the-
not
that's the
spoken of
proof.
that way. It's
Mm.
not. That's not the
The-
consensus.
space and time are the same thing.
Apparently
They
so.
combine. I used to do.
We have to come back to that topic.
Yeah, I used to do basic mathematics at university, and I used to combine space and time together into one thing. Like you got X is distance or something. X distance, T for time. I used to combine X and T into phi, so they're the same. Because one can't
This
exist
sucks,
without
guys.
the other.
The conversation's getting really, really good right at the end. My daughter's just rocked up, so I've got to run and have a quick yak with her before I'll probably jump on CLA's stream for a little bit, and then
Pop on the
you guys have a really good day.
Pop on the club list for half an hour.
Yeah, I might pop over there as well. Yeah. Thank you for coming, guys.
Cheers, guys.
As always. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Have fun.
We're always welcome. Yeah. And I shall see you next week, same time, same place.